welcome to Thursday Night Live with Bill Tucci.
Behold his mighty hand.
Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang.
Just want to manage expectations.
Weird.
This is the worst.
Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel.
What's up, everybody? Teen sensation Bill Tucci here, or better known as Creative Maverick, according to Grok. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. We're going to do a nice chill stream here. I'm closing out two campaigns, and just want to both of them are sort of in demand. If Kickstarter has a demand, we're ending our Rocketeer campaign. The Pavlichenko on Kickstarter, and we're also closing out our Indiegogo Shi Second Coming campaign. Both of these are going to be in the rear view mirror, so we could focus on 2025, keep the dream alive, and all the cool shit we have coming out. I'm also going to talk up a little bit of Deadly Trio, the book that I created with Brian Polito and Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor, and we're gonna have a good time. Gonna relax a little bit. Debbie's gonna come up. We just want to say thank you to everybody out there on Twitter and Facebook. Good to see you guys. Scalawag's gonna jump in, and again, like I said, hopefully some of our friends invited the Kings. I just threw it in the Kings room. I've been super late because the wife had me going on a Costco run. And for those of you who have ever been to Costco with your significant other, you know how that is. But Duckstick, here he is. Fucking balls. Look how cool he is. A lot of cool shit going on. A lot of fun stuff I wanted to share internet-wise. But, of course, I didn't because, it's a little racy, I guess, if you will. And told Debbie I wouldn't do that, but here's my belt. There I am. All right. So why am I frozen? Am I frozen? What the hell? These bloody PCs. Let me see if I'm frozen. There I am. I'm back. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying this wonderful holiday season. Cool thing. We got invited to Chris Claremont's Christmas party, annual Christmas party. But unfortunately, we can't go because it's my high school friend's Christmas party. My buddies who we kind of all reconnected back in the early 90s after not seeing each other, and promised to see each other at least once a year, and it seems to fall on the Christmas party. So it is what it is, right? But I'm going to go through some of my campaigns. I want to show something really cool right now that Jennifer Stevens Bauckham, Dave Stevens' sister, alerted me to, which I did not even see. But let me find that. Where is that? It's pretty amazing. Let me go to the page real quick, see if I can go big with it. Let me click on it and go big. Sound off. Is that as big as it goes? I guess that's as big as it goes. But all right, well, let's share that. It's something that just totally made my day, man. It's freaking cool. Really, really cool. So let's share that. Is that it? This one? No, it's This one. Here we go. So let's share the screen real quick. Let's move this over. And you guys can see what it is already, but it's just badass. Someone got a tattoo of my Rocketeer Pavlichenko cover, and Jennifer Bauckham sent Dave Stevens' sister sent me this. But look at this. That it brought tears in my eyes when I saw it for the first time. I got to be honest with you. That better than my drawing. Whoever that tattoo artist is, did a tremendous job. Thank you so much. And how great is that? I got someone in, but he doesn't have his camera on. I don't know if I can let him in. That is. All right, let's let this guy in. What's up, Dr. B?
What is up, Billy the Tucci? How you doing?
Not much, man. I just draw Mickey Mouse. What? It's getting a little.
I gotta wait for you to get finished so I can get my Mickey Mouse tattoo.
Oh, all right. They get a little plain crazy over there. Deciding. Oh, got somebody else that just popped into our friend. Look who's here, Dr. Blevins.
Is it Scally?
Ho, ho, ho!
Hi, guys. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I saw that you were doing a closeout stream. I thought, okay, I'll join the closeout stream on his channel. Sounds like fun. What are you watching? What is this?
Dude, look at this, bro.
Oh, it's a tattoo. I thought it was like a pimple popper thing or something.
No, it's not. No. Dave Stevens' sister, Jennifer, sent me this. And this is, watch this.
That's you. That's your art.
Yeah! First time I saw this, guys, I had like tears in my eyes. Is that an honor? Like, music and all? And...
Wow.
Great. Look. What you did?
That is extraordinary.
Isn't that great? Say hello to Dr. Blevins and Ethan, honey.
Hey man, how are you? Hello, Dr. Blevins.
How's it going, Deb? How you doing?
Good.
I just realized for no reason that me want cookie.
We want cookie. Thank you, honey, for the wine.
He just realized for no reason what?
that
That
me want cookie.
He said, "Me want cookie."
You want
Look.
cookie. Oh. That looks very cozy, Ethan.
It is really nice. There's a cookie on my sleeve too.
Oh, is it just a hoodie or is it like a whole thing?
It's a pajama. It's a whole thing. It's like a whole pajamas.
That's awesome.
Does it have feet?
No, it cuts off at the feet a little bit, so you can wear big Cookie Monster slippers if you want to. But yeah, it's just really. I got it at Sesame Place last week with Ava, so it's like, it's nice.
Did her and Andrea get one too?
No, just Andrew said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I look. How could you not like? You see that? You don't want to wear that?
Exactly.
Of course.
I didn't want to get like an Elmo one to match up or nothing like that.
I'm more of a Cookie Monster than an Elmo.
No, I said them.
Oh, them. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But Cookie Monster's my hero. You know, he's a glutton. He enjoys cookies. He's simple-minded. He's kind. You know, he just enjoys cookies.
And
I want to be that way.
Do you remember when the man tried to make him eat vegetables?
Oh my God, I never saw that one.
That was Matthew's favorite when he was
Cookie
young.
Monster?
Yep, and that's all he talked about the whole. So it was when we did Sesame Place a gazillion years ago. It was 3 moms and 2, 4, 5.
I never
kids.
went. I never been there.
No, we were working. So I did that.
The
kind of thing.
sacrifices I make for my family.
So we're all in one SUV, and Matthew just kept screaming, "I want cookies." To this day, those moms, when they see Matthew, talk about Cookie Monster. I loved Sesame Place though. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, look at what's up with Woden Shot. What's going on with this stream? Where's Shane Davis? My God, Woden Shot. Hey, Ninfa, how are you, honey?
I'm tweeting it out right now.
Thank you, buddy. So, Ethan, let's talk about your campaigns too. We figure we'll have some fun. We want to thank everybody for an awesome year, another great year.
Yes.
Thank you all. Who was I in Sesame Street? Oh no, who was I in this Jack Skeleton? Remember, you bought me a
Oogie
Christmas.
Boogie.
Oh, Oogie Boogie.
You nice.
Yeah, you want to tell them why I was Oogie Boogie.
Because you're scary and annoying.
I'm scary and annoying like him. Apparently. And what do you think of my beard, Ethan?
Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, it's a good choice. I don't know how Debbie feels about it because it's a change. You don't like it.
No.
Well, I got that. They cut it to.
I like it like that.
No, we got to get this filled in.
Nah. You were looking like a bum.
That she called me a bum, Ethan.
You looked homeless.
Can people say
No.
bums anymore, Blevins? You can't call someone a bum.
I think they're
You look like a bum.
unhoused,
So says,
unsheltered.
so says the woman that one time, Ethan, we were in Queens and we're at McDonald's, and I had Dober and we had to leave Gypsy outside, and Debbie's like, "Oh, I feel bad for the dog," and runs out and buys a McDonald's hamburger for Gypsy. Remember that? And you go outside and you give the dog a McDonald's hamburger right in front of a homeless guy.
Debbie.
I'm like, Dad, there's a homeless. I'm looking at the homeless guy. Look at him sitting there, disheveled.
So why didn't you? I didn't see him.
He would have rather had a bottle of hooch. Debbie was right. He didn't want a burger.
Oh, then you bought him a meal. Then she felt really bad, and then she went out and she bought him a big meal and gave it to him.
Yeah.
He's like, give me money, bitch. Bitch, give me money.
That's like Linda in college. One of my good girlfriends in college. She was on the subway and she was about to eat her bagel going to work, and she saw this awful looking, just very downtrodden looking homeless man. So the train was coming. So she goes and she gives him her morning bagel. And as she's getting on the train, it hits her in the back of the head. And the guy screams, "I don't like cream cheese."
Piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
Debbie, what do you have in your hair? Did you braid like
I have a little Christmas.
Hang on, yes.
like tinsel kind of?
A little Christmas tinsel in my hair for the holidays.
That looks good. That looks great.
A little accent.
Yeah. Little festivity there. It's festive.
Looks a lot better than when I did it in my hair.
It's a little strand of red and a little strand of silver.
Andrea would look nice with that, with her dark hair, with her black hair, and that little.
I agree. Yeah,
the woman that does I got my hair done tonight, and the woman who does my hair had one. I'm like, "Oh, that's adorable." She's like, "You want one?"
Wodenshot likes it. Wodenshot just doesn't like Shane.
Thank you, Wodenshot.
But so what's going on with you, brother? You had a busy year, Ethan.
Oh, me? Yeah. Me and Andrew were just watching that Christopher Reeve documentary. Boy, was that heavy. Did you see that Superman, Christopher Reeve's story?
I saw it, but I haven't watched it yet. But
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is just a tearjerker. That was unbelievably beautiful. You got to see Christopher Reeve's funeral. His wife goes up and says some of the most incredible things. And then also, what's his face? Popeye. Who's he? Robin Williams.
Oh yeah.
That's his best friend. His best friend. You know.
I didn't know that.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think that was what surprised a lot of people. They didn't realize how much Robin Williams was in the documentary. Like,
well, weren't they college roommates?
They were in the same acting school together. So they were in the same class at the same time. So they were just best friends.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and he was they said if it wasn't for Christopher Reeve, if Christopher Reeve was still around, Robin Williams would still be too. And I went,
oh wow. I can relate to that.
Yeah, so it was good. It was a good documentary. It's a nice thing to just think about and just be grateful, and also find stoicism and push back and fight. You know, when you have health issues, it's in your hands. You can push back, you can fight. And I know you guys have done that.
And our youngest son actually follows a stoicism. I guess he's a podcaster. But
does he?
Yeah. He's very into stoicism. And he found it all by himself.
Hmm.
Like we didn't lead him there.
So, guys, thinking of this, thinking of Christopher Reeve, what did you guys think of the Superman trailer, the new trailer?
What do you think, Dr. Blevins?
I will tell you that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, spoiler alert to everybody who hasn't seen it. It was not what I was expecting for sure. Like, I mean, looking to what all he did with Bright, obviously he did Brightburn, which was the dark version of Superman.
Yeah.
So I was trying to look at that and see, well, surely he'd take some of that and put it in this movie. I don't know. I wasn't very happy about it. Yeah, absolutely, Apex. I was just getting ready to say that Crypto steals the whole trailer.
Yeah.
Crypto absolutely steals the whole scene.
Why'd they make Crypto look like Benji?
Oh, you're telling me. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Benji the dog.
yeah,
I think
Crypto
it's
looks like
just.
Benji with but he's white.
I think
Crypto's
it's
not
just
like
the way
that.
that DC's animation is. Like they don't the fur, like all their animals and stuff. They have that fur like that.
It probably
I think
covers
it's just
up.
their CGI
Yeah.
What's
system.
the answer to that question right
What?
there? So the moment my daughters saw Crypto, they wanted to see
Yeah,
it.
that
So
was
I guess
brilliant.
making it cute and fuzzy made it more
And
appealing.
I like
to
that.
kids.
I like the actor that's playing Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy. I think that he'll do a pretty. He was Beast in X-Men First Class.
Why don't you play the trailer, Billy? Why don't you pull it up and
I
play
can't.
it now?
I asked Nile if I can. They said I
Yeah,
can't
you
play
wanna
it. We got
get a strike.
last time we played a trailer for Wonder Woman 2, whatever. We got struck for 90 days.
Wonder Woman 84, like the
Wonder
worst.
Woman 84.
I received no strike.
Did you really play it?
Yeah, I played it. It's no big deal. Let me see. Let me look at my YouTube. Oh, my YouTube channel's gone. I take that back. No, let me. I think it's all good. I mean, everybody's playing it. Everybody's reviewing it. I think it's a really bad practice for these movie studios to issue copyright strikes over trailers. Trailers are made to be played and they're free and they're made to be discussed.
Business, it doesn't hurt it.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
And we got nailed, like I said, because we did it, and maybe because we were coming down on it. They struck us. We couldn't go live for 90 days.
Yeah, 3 months. It was ridiculous.
That is weird, but I will tell you this: I played it 3 times, and no strike, nothing. So you could probably play it. Everybody else is playing it too.
Yeah, I saw that. Everyone. I mean, even if I speed it up, the music is great. Have you seen it, honey?
No.
All right. Maybe if I speed it up, that'll help. If I go a little. Official teaser trailer. Okay, here's for UK and Ireland, which is longer than the other one. But let me see if hang on. I'm gonna see if I can speed it up. How do I do that? How do I?
Yes,
You don't speed it up. Just play it regular, Billy, because they'll still even if you speed it up and there was a problem, that won't save you. I'm just telling you, everybody's playing it. If you got struck, that you'd be the only person in the world.
All right.
Who got struck?
All right. Let's see what you guys think of it. Let me go big with it. Can you guys see it?
Just crying over that Christopher Reeve documentary.
I bet.
No, we're not seeing it, Billy.
You're not seeing it?
No, you haven't shared it yet.
Shit the bed. Hang on. Oh, duh.
Debbie couldn't care less about this. She's like, another Superman movie? How many more of these?
Debbie's like, really?
They'll get it right the 50th time.
If it helps make a She movie, if the comic movies do well, but here we go.
That's
Ready,
true.
honey?
A bunch of scenes.
Yeah. But who is this, guys? The big face guy that showed his face. I see.
Oh, it's Metamorpho.
Oh, that's Metamorpho.
Yeah.
The guy who looks
Metamorpho's a good guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what did you guys think? Like I said, I got chills the first time I saw the kid with the flag. I just love that. I just like, and he said Superman.
Yeah.
And I tweeted like I would love to believe again.
Yeah, it looks like you know what, watching it again, like this time my impression is that it looks like a trailer for an entire TV series. This is season 1 of Superman.
Yeah.
there's so much going on. There's so many characters. There's so many what looks like divergent plots that I'm worried about it being scattershot. I'm worried about it being unfocused.
I mean, but James Gunn has a history of ensemble casts, though.
Yeah. I mean, James Gunn is a great director, and I believe in him. I do believe.
Are you of the thing that it's the first time we're seeing Superman? Why do we need Hawkgirl and all these other Metamorpho, Guy Gardner? Why do we need those other characters? Is that what you're saying? Like maybe?
Well, this is called Superman Legacy, so I don't know what legacy means in this context, but it's kind of like we're just dropping into the DC universe, and as it is, it's a lived-in world already. It has all the characters, Billy, that you and I would have to draw when we work there.
Mm-hmm.
You never, if you're going to draw an issue of Superman, you might have to draw Hawkgirl. You might get to draw Metamorpho. And so in a way, like that's what it feels like to me. I wonder if it's going to be too confusing to newcomers, but then again, we shouldn't, just condescend to them. My worry is that it feels really negative. Like what I'm seeing right there just feels so sad. It should be called Super Sad. It's a sad trailer.
Remember the original photo of him had him very sad, and people started putting
he's putting his shoes on
and stuff like that.
Putting his shoes on, someone's getting obliterated.
Yeah, that's right. This Metropolis getting obliterated, and he's just sitting, and he's just sitting down there like
in the same apartment where half the movie takes place in his apartment.
Thank you. I love the trailer.
For what it's worth.
What it's worth. Thank you, Q Revere. Well, speaking of legacy, guys, I'd like to talk about this real quick. What is this, my friend? Cyberfrog.
Yeah.
Warts and all over my hardcover, brother. 10 days left. You're over $50,000. Let's watch the trailer. Or will we get struck if we watch the trailer?
I mean, it's just music, but I don't.
Ethan, don't talk over my when I'm playing my trailers, please.
Oh, okay.
That figure was great, no? Pretty cool.
I've been sold and I forgot what I've been told, and now I need someone.
Very, very MCR.
Oh, it's a Teenage Fan Club. But it makes me want to go back to the 90s. I really, I like the world of the 1990s. I'm coming to sort of feel warm about the work that I did in the 90s. I like it in a way. It's young me, and getting excited about working in comics and stuff. I was very dismissive of it before, but somebody was saying, "Oh, Cyberfrog, the first 90s series flopped," and I'm like. At first I went, yeah, I guess so. And then I went, wait a second. No, it didn't, you idiots. I got, first of all, we got a toy deal with Playmates Toys. We had an animation deal with Mainframe Animation. Just based on the first two issues, we had Fox Kids that was going to platform the animated series. We had the trifecta all set up just based on the way the character looked and the possibility of the extra characters. Salamandroid, Heather Swain was going to have its own series. And the only reason it didn't happen was because Japan came in and fired everybody in Los Angeles. It sucked so bad. They gave me a sample of what one of the toys was going to look like, and it would have been up there. It could have been something, but it never really got to, and it just was. It wasn't anyone's fault, It broke apart because of the deal, and I think everybody was just so crushed after that at Harris Comics. They told me I could keep going, but they diminished my page rate by 2/3. You know what I mean? It's you can do it monthly, but
isn't it the same thing that happened with the Youngblood Cyberforce hour or whatever? Isn't that the same thing that happened? Like it was a go, and then the Chinese came in and like killed the whole deal.
Gee, I don't know. I remember there being a Wildcat show. I remember a Savage Dragon, something or other.
Those actually went through. I have those.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs. They did.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs is the best.
Ethan, I can ask you a question.
Yeah.
You were young. You were handsome. Why didn't you hang out with us? I didn't see you.
Wait, why do I or why didn't I?
Why didn't you?
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why didn't you? We were in the 90s there. Why didn't we hang out?
I always thought, I told you this once and you were shocked. I always thought you were making fun of me. Always. Yeah. And no, for real, like Billy Tucci was something like, I saw Billy Tucci with his spiked hair. He's handsome. He's a millionaire, young millionaire, Wizard top 10. Hottest creator on the block, and you would say something. I can't remember what it was, but you said something to me once, and I was like, "It was your sense of humor." But I was like, "Well, f you too."
No,
and then I told
come on, dude.
and I told you this later, and you said, "What? I was being completely sincere and serious." And I was like, "Oh, I really thought you were just making fun of me the whole time."
I think I told you I love Cyberfrog because I was getting.
No, you didn't. No, it wasn't something like that. It was like I can't remember what it was, but anyway, it's irrelevant. The point was.
You're not the first person and won't be the last person to mistake something Billy says.
And I'm guilty of this same thing. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. But after that, yeah, I was like, I didn't think you wanted to be my friend. And then you were like, no, I always wanted to hang out and stuff. And it doesn't matter. The point is, like, now we're dear friends.
Everyone's friend.
Yeah, not everyone.
Yeah, at least he remembers you, Ethan. At least he remembers you. I hung out with him a whole day. Like, we're going to go to a movie and everything. Like, he doesn't even remember who I am.
We didn't go to a movie. He said we were going
to go to a movie, but you had just had your first kid. And Deb called you, and you're like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and stay here at the hotel. It's crazy. We're going to go duck hunting. Man, it's crazy.
A lot of regrets.
Hey, EBS, can I ask you a crazy question?
Sure.
So I know you've been seeing online how all these people have been coming out of the woodwork selling their original artwork and like going for record numbers and everything, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the odds are of the people who took your stuff trying to put it up? Do you think there's a chance that it could resurge? Someone might try to sell it thinking that maybe you've forgotten, that it was stolen or whatever, or maybe they forgot it was taken.
Stolen artwork?
Yeah, didn't you have like your cover to your Cyberfrog stolen from you?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, the cover. Yeah, the cover that's up in the top corner there, where Cyberfrog's reaching on his shoulder for a little frog that's on his shoulder.
Yeah,
that was based. It's already on the screen, Billy. It's up in the top right corner. You see like Salamandroid on one side.
Yeah,
Cyberfrog
okay, that one. Yes, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that's based on a drawing that I did when I was still working at the mall, doing airbrush. And I brought it into the mall to do a little airbrush background on it and everything. And I came back. I went to go get some macaroni and cheese at Turkey and Mac and Cheese, which was a store at the food court at the Cherry Hill Mall. Came back from my delicious mac and cheese dinner, and somebody had taken it off of my easel and ran with it. Now, I was stunned. I was not expecting this because nowadays I wouldn't do that because maybe, it seems like that might happen. But like, I was just 19, 20 years old. Like, who would want a piece of my Cyberfrog artwork back then? So then Cyberfrog gets published, and I get a weird message on AOL Instant Messenger from some anonymous person who said, and I never told anybody this. I never told anybody about it getting stolen. Hey, idiot, I took your piece of artwork from your caricature stand at the Cherry Hill Mall back in 1993, and I still have it.
Oh!
And I was like, who are you? Like, how do I get it back? And he's just like, you ain't getting it back. And he's like, I just wanted to call and let you know, or I just wanted to let you know.
He's like,
and I knew he wasn't lying because it's like, I never told anybody that. And so it was just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
well,
like
you know somebody who follows you took it at least and not a total stranger.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
really
crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, but do you think stuff like that will come up? Do you think that it might resurgent? Have a resurface?
I don't know.
Resurgence, which is a stupid word. Resurface.
I'm seeing people selling their secondhand, selling other people's artwork for enormous amounts of money.
Yeah.
And I'm wishing that I held on to all of my Sinestro Corps artwork and Green Lantern Rebirth artwork. But at the time, it's like just to keep a roof over your head, it's like selling your original art is a big part of your income. So you get that art back and you're like piecemealing it out to whoever will buy it for $300, $400 a page. And you're like that, a $3,000, $4,000 added to your income for every issue that you do worth of artwork is a big deal.
Yep.
That artwork now, I mean, especially with the movie coming up, I got to think we're not talking about Rob Liefeld numbers, but it'd be worth a lot more money than I sold it for nowadays.
Right.
And I saw who was talking about this. It was Jimmy. Jimmy was talking about this. Like, don't you think the people who sell secondhand this artwork, you get a piece of artwork from somebody who sold it, just out of hunger way back when, and then you paid $250 for it. Now you sell it for $250,000.
Yeah.
Don't you think that like it's wrong and that you should give a piece of that to the artist who? And I mean, I guess it's like Jimmy has a really kind heart and a sense of how things should be in a just world. But I'm more of a kind of guy who goes, no, it's like, no, they don't have to do that. They got it at the price of, I'm more of a capitalist. Like, if you were smart, you would have held on to it. And I'm a dummy too.
Yeah. Now, how did people just real quick, how did people react to the black Spider-Man costume? Did they like that? When I didn't read Spider-Man. So did they like that? Because remember, Mike Zeck sold that art, the piece of art, and then what did it sell for $1 million? And I wonder what Mike Zeck sold that piece of art for.
Oh, the Secret Wars cover?
Yeah.
Where he's,
it's not a cover.
Wow.
It's a splash. It's not even the cover. But it sold for it's the first appearance of the symbiote Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, I don't remember people like by the time I was collecting comics, was like 1987, and I think the Black Spider suit had 2 more issues to go or something like that, and then Todd McFarlane came on board.
Yeah, because he didn't want to draw it, right? He didn't want to draw the Black Spider-Man, so he got rid of it.
Yeah, he brought back the red suit. I was happy to see it too, but it doesn't matter because it became Venom. The black suit is really popular. It's like the first appearance of Venom, really, the symbiote.
Look at that. Nice cover, bro.
Hey, thank you. I didn't like it when I was drawing it.
You didn't like it when you were drawing it?
I wasn't sure about it.
Boobs? Did the boobs bother you?
No, now that it's in color, she looks completely natural. She looks real. She looks like a real person to me. The t-shirt looks lived in. The boobies, that's what a girl's boobies look like when she's well endowed and they're hidden under 2 layers of cloth. I think I did a good job. I just wasn't sure about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Ethan, do you think didn't you actually when you started talking to Dale, wasn't it you that found out that he was selling his original art like really cheap and you had to kind of set him straight about selling his artwork at a higher price? Was that you or was that somebody else?
I must have been somebody else. I have been yelling at him about what he's charging to do commissions because I brought him on board. And I was just like, this is what your cover rate's going to be with me. And it was 3 or 4 times what other people are getting them for.
Yeah.
Which I was just like, I don't think everybody should be able to get a Dale Keown cover. I think people who have this rate should be able to get a Dale Keown cover.
He's too good of a person too.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Terry. Just real quick, Terry Lamoureux. Thank you. I have original Billy Tucci artwork and would never ever sell it. My kids are restricted from selling it when I pass too. Thank you so much. They can sell it, but if they do, offer to sell it back to me. Because
I got a crazy piece of Billy Tucci original art that I'm trying to figure out what I got to do with.
I told you what to. Well, it's up to you. I
know. I got to make the decision.
What is it?
It's your art now. Somebody who's a friend of ours bought a beautiful piece of Shi art that I did as a one-off, and the way I drew her, I'll never draw her like that ever again.
Oh, is she be unclothed?
Yes, yeah. Oh. So it was our San Diego Comic-Con,
and it was an anniversary.
It was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 20th anniversary book, and we called it the Boudoir Edition, and it sold out in minutes. The book. And he came and wanted the original art, and he bought it for a sizable chunk. But I know his situation. He's got kids going to school, all this stuff. And he sold it. But because she is
Well, he sold it in the wrong.
Yeah, he sold.
Arena.
He sold it on eBay, but he put it in instead of the comic art in pornography, because she's tastefully in the
it's
nude
not
top.
porn.
Yeah, it's not porn.
just-
It's
It's just a topless figure.
right that I
But it's
never
beautiful.
drew. I said I'll never draw
But
it
it's
ever again.
It's beautiful.
Mm.
He's in the cherry blossom field, and it's very well done.
And
And
Blevins
certainly doesn't fall under the category of pornography.
and Dr.
So-
Blevins rescued it.
It wasn't raunchy
Right.
enough to be pornography.
So Dr. Blevins rescued it. I like to say that
Kissel's
for
on it.
a Kissel.
See,
Yeah,
even
it's a
Crystal
yeah.
likes it. She says it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So because it was sold on pornography, what Dr. Blevins was doing searching for the pornography on eBay. That's a story.
I wasn't. I was looking for original artwork, and I had to unlock the paint. It was a business.
And it was he probably bought it for 2-3% of what the guy paid for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's wondering
That's
what
the
to
deal.
do with it. But I'm like, it's your art. I'm a capitalist. I know what I would do with it. And I'll pay you what you paid for it. And I'd love for Brian to give it back to the guy. Because I know he didn't want to
And
sell
I wanted
it.
to give it. I wanted to give it back to Billy and have Billy do a big event with it. But
and sell
This
it
is
for
a-
like 10 grand. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right thing. I think the right thing to do is what we discussed. But
So the guy
it's your
had
art.
to sell it because he had no choice, but he didn't really
Right.
want to sell it. Okay.
Right. And he
Yes, and he did it the wrong way.
and he sold it in pornography. And Dr. B saw it. And picked
I'm gonna
it
get
up.
it framed and hang it up at the country club.
Yeah. That you own.
Yeah, I own a country club. I don't know if you know that, Ethan. Bought a
I
country
didn't know
club
that.
this-
You own.
Yep, he bought.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Levin.
bought a country club this past year.
Now is
Congratulations.
this?
That's Creed. That's Creed
Trent,
by
yeah,
Trent
Trent
Kanuga.
Kanuga. So I knew Trent Kanuga and hung out with him.
Mhm.
And why weren't you there, Ethan? We had a lot of fun. We could have went to Frazetta's and he would have liked you, Ethan. Frazetta yelled at Ethan.
Yeah, I had a lot of.
His son yelled at you.
They both did. He turned. He said, "Hey, you tell him." And like he handed me off to his kid, who started screaming at me. And I was like, I was a kid myself. I said, I had no idea.
Would you ask him for an autograph or take a picture with him? Or
Well,
something?
so it was like MegaCon, and I'm at the Harris booth before the show opens up, and everybody's there, like Stuart Morales and Melanie Chadwick, and just everybody.
Talk about a name.
Yeah, from the past, like Jimmy Palmiotti might have been there. Like everybody was there at the booth because Harris had commissioned a beautiful painting. And he was going to, I guess he lived in Florida maybe, but he was there to drop it off, at the convention and hand it over before the doors open. So I'm there and, it's everybody's like awestruck to meet him. And I knew he was going to be there. And so I brought my Dale Keown Pitt trading cards, of which he had drawn one. And I kind of thought, it might be kind of fun to go around. Dale got all these art cards from various artists to go around. I'm going to get everybody to sign their card. I like autographs, so I'm going to have everybody autograph their card. So he was the first guy to show up that I had. I was just about to start doing this. I was like, this is great. I'll get him off the list right away. And I just said, Mr. Frazetta, after he turned over the painting, I said, hey, listen, could I ask you to sign this trading card? And he looked at me. He looked at me like I tore off like somebody's rosary, ripped it to pieces, and threw it on the ground. Like he looked at me like I was a piece of shit, asking him the most outrageous thing in the world. And I asked him so politely.
Yeah, I guess he's in the booth.
I was in the booth, and
Ethan's in the booth. It's not even like he's not in the.
I'm in the club, as it were. I'm part of Harris Comics, and he goes, "What? What did you ask me?" And I was just like, would you sign the trading card? And he goes, now you listen to me. I do not sign anything. I don't sign my. And he was like furious. He's like, what the fuck is this kid asking me? He turns to like Stuart Morales, and Stuart was like, and he goes, he tells his son, he goes, you tell him. I can't remember what his son's name was, but his son goes, listen to me. My father does not sign autographs for anybody. If he signs for you, he's gonna have to sign for everybody here. He makes it a point specifically to never sign anything except for his fucking artwork. And here you are. He shows up. And what do you think is going to happen? You're going to cause a fucking stampede. My father's an old man. He can't handle it. And I'm just
19, 18, 19, right?
Yeah, I'm maybe 19 or 20, and I'm just like, I
just shouldn't show up at comic book conventions then.
I don't think so. They were acting like I asked something like, I don't know what they were asking. I think
Ridiculous.
like he was the Pope, and I was asking him to show up at my kid's birthday party or something. It was just like
kid who happened to you were working in the booth he was in.
Yeah.
And nobody was there, and I said, and they said if he has time for you, he's gonna. And I told the son I was so stupid. I was just like, yeah, but nobody's here yet. Like the doors are closed, and that made him even more angry. And he's,
I probably would have said the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I was shocked.
The doors are closed. It's just us.
Yeah, too bad Holiday. Too bad old Doc Holiday wasn't there with you.
Well, I mean, it was something else. So I learned. I was like, I don't think I like him very much. I don't. I mean, not a big fan of him. He just yelled at me for asking him to sign something, and I think I said something to I think if Jesus Christ were standing here and I asked for his autograph, he would say, "Okay, I will sign this trading card." But not for Zeta.
Nope.
So by the way, I didn't even bother with the rest of the cards. Like, he
crushed your dream.
He just took the wind out of your sails.
Oh, it's terrible. But good times, man. I met some great people. I really did I met Walt Simonson I've met many times, but Will Eisner I got to meet. Stanley many times, obviously. It's like we were privileged to get to interact with these guys for better or worse, before we lost them. I mean, some real giants. I never got to meet Jack Kirby, which is something that I'll regret forever. But almost everybody else, I got to Gil Kane. I got to hang out with. He was hilarious.
Gil Kane called me up one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I pick up because my phone was in the book. And he's like, "Oh, is this? Can I speak to Billy, please?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's Billy." He's like, "This is Gil Kane." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Mr. K." I'm like, "What can I do for you?" He's like, "How did you do this? How did you do it like that?" I did because I published my own comic.
Yeah.
And he called me to wondering how I did this. I get
how you made this phenomenon happen. It wasn't just that you published your own comic. Lots of people have done that, but you started a revolution in the 90s.
Well, we were like, I'm like, you got to work, Mr. Kane. It's not just drawing, and I gave him that whole thing. When the art department's working, the writing department's not working, and when the writing department's working, the marketing department's not working, and you got to fit all that shit in. The editorial department and the business department is not working.
We still have that problem.
Yeah, we do. That's true.
Yeah, it's just it's nice to get to. I met Carmine Infantino, and got to know him a little bit too. They're just they're all gone now. We lost all these great big giants, but I got in just under the wire to get to meet them and interact with most of them. So
yeah, I'm with you because same thing with me. Kirby died, I think, on Valentine's Day '94. Because I remember she's coming out. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm seeing, Wizard and stuff with Jack Kirby's there, or on like Comic Buyer's Guide and all that, or Comics Value Monthly, and there's Kirby at San Diego Comic-Con and Stan. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to meet Jack Kirby, and he died. He passed away. But Debbie introduced me to Stan Lee. She became friends. I didn't know who he was. She didn't know who Stan Lee was, but she made friends with Joni online. This is how, remember we had this conversation. This is how San Diego Comic-Con was in 1994, guys, is that Stan Lee's wife's online. Yeah, Stan Lee's wife is online to get hot dogs at the concession stand with you, right? And you're talking about
nuggets. Yeah, we were. I don't even know how the conversation came up. I think maybe somebody with a dog walked by, but we were talking. We both had a love of Dobermans, and we were talking about back. And you have to remember, back in the 80s and early 90s, Dobermans had the rap that pit bulls have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they were little
Dangerous.
they were devil dogs, and if you owned one, your insurance went sky high and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah. And with any dog breed, it's really just the friggin' training. People.
It's how you raise them.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were both coming to the defense of Dobermans and had a great conversation about dogs and Dobermans and people and art, and it was lovely. And she said, "Oh, you know, are you?" She asked if I was at a booth. I told her where I was. She said, "Oh, I'll bring my husband by." And then I see her with a man who I've never met walking down the aisle. I'm like, "Oh, Billy, there's the woman that I met online. Hi, John."
Hello.
And Billy's jaw hits the floor.
They come over
And
to
he's
our
like,
booth to say hi, and I'm like, and it was
That's amazing.
Stan Lee and his
"You were
wife Joni.
talking to Stan
I'm
Lee,
like,
his wife?"
well, he's like, you did this. This is this is
Oh, I love him.
gorgeous. This is and also this line comes all around us. I
Oh,
remember
boy.
seeing Terry Moore. I mean, Jeff Smith is like, because they were right across from us, and Jeff Smith's like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is my first Comic-Con. I'm hanging out with Stan Lee.
Jeez.
Days
I
have
have a
life
grudge against Jeff
expectancy line.
Smith. I know
Why?
Jeff Smith's your friend. I will never forgive Jeff Smith
Oh,
as long as I live.
Dang,
was he,
never.
no, he was meaner to you than I was.
Well, yeah, but he didn't know it. He was just. Here's what happened. So it's one of these big Apple cons that nobody attended. Remember the big Apple cons that were
Sure.
in the church or whatever it
Yeah.
was? It was one of
Yeah.
those. And I'm sitting there in the middle of the night, and I just finished, or no, I was just working on, I think, new X-Men number 117. So it's like 2002. And nobody's there. Nobody attended this thing. It's a waste of time. I don't even know if I'm going to have money to like buy a train ticket back home, you know, from this thing. It's just terrible. And who do I spot lurking around the convention but a man in a trench coat with a long nose? And I'm like, that's fucking Frank Miller over there.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, are you Frank Miller? He comes over, he starts pawing through my work, and he's just like, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, my name's Ethan Van Sciver. He's like, do you mind if I take a seat? So he comes behind my table and he sits down with me. And I've got him. He's working on Dark Knight Strikes Again. He's in the middle of that project. He just got that project. He's working on that. And I've got him, and nobody else is there. Nobody's bothering us. And he's pawing through my work. He's reviewing my pages. He's explaining to me his thought process. He's like, yeah, he's like, I can tell you're having fun. Look at how you gave this bird character big feet for no reason. I'm the same way right now. I don't care anymore. I'm not. You know, it's like at some point I just want to express myself and have fun the way I drew when I was in high school. And I'm listening to him like, yeah, Frank, yeah, wow, this was great. And he's talking to me and he's like, boy, I really like you. We got to get together, blah, blah, blah. What? All of a sudden, yes. And I'm in heaven. I'm like with Frank Miller and he's all mine. He's all mine.
God.
And up the alleyway,
Sitting in your
here
booth,
comes
yours.
Jeff
All yours.
So
He's
for the-
behind the table, sitting with you.
And
We're
Frank
sitting with
Miller at that moment is your friend.
He's
and
my
your
best. We're about to become best friends.
Yes.
We are about to become best friends. It's like stepbrothers. It's like, did we just become best friends? And he's being so nice to me and everything. And I'm learning a lot. And I've got this new insight into Dark Knight 2 that he's working on. And here comes Jeff Smith. And he goes, Frank. He's like, hey, listen, we got to be going. We got those theater tickets. Come on, get out from behind there. We got to go. We got to go to the theater. And Frank was like, it was really nice meeting you. I got to go.
Unforgivable.
And you're
And
like,
I was
but I
like,
thought we were going to go do
son of a
karate in the
bitch.
basement.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, I thought we'd go out for drinks after this or something. Holy cow. Jeff Smith took him to the theater, took him away from me, kicking and screaming.
To go
And
see
he
Les
didn't want to
Mis.
go to the theater.
What show? What is he dragging him to?
It was Les
Oh,
Mis
no.
because I went to that show.
Were you there with them?
No, it's a lot. No, I'm kidding.
I'm the one who sent Jeff over to you.
Frank Miller.
Oh man, well, when we're at a show again, we got to bring that to Jeff Smith and like, fuck you,
Oh my
Jeff.
goodness.
Ruined my best friendship with him.
Yeah, I know. And that was it. I mean, you know, he just disappeared into the disappeared
You
forever.
never got a chance to talk to him again? Never got a chance to hang
No,
out?
I mean, and definitely not like that. You have to understand, like, if you see Frank at a convention, he's busy, he's overwhelmed.
Yes.
Just to have him there, relaxed, nobody bothering him. There's nothing to do.
Oh, my
nobody
God,
bothering me. Just one-on-one. You know. it was
Do you remember
all-
any insights he gave you to storytelling or anything like that?
I basically what I told you. You know, just like he's sitting there talking about how look, and I didn't know what he even meant. You know what I mean? He's just like I used to be so rigid in the way I drew, and I just kind of loosened up. And nowadays I'm really just trying to have fun and lighten up and just kind of be experimental. And I was like, whatever that means, sure.
Yeah.
And then Dark Knight 2 came out, and I was like, oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Gotcha. Not
Was
such
he wearing a
good thing.
cowboy hat?
I think so. Yeah, he was wearing a hat. He had a big trench coat. He looked like,
Nice.
you just know what he looks like.
Yeah.
He looked like the
Yeah.
spirit, wherever he goes. He's awesome.
Well, the thing is too is that you have to be cool around him too, though, right? Because you're peers now, and he's sitting there with you.
Yeah, I think I affected exactly who I was, which was I was very sincere, not gushing all over him, but just being like, yeah, I'm new, I'm a kid, I just got this big job on X-Men with Grant Morrison, and so I'm doing the best I can here. And let me show you. Do you mind looking? And he's sitting there looking through my pages, and he's pointing at them and talking about stuff. It was great. It was terrific. The only time it was ever better.
And in spite of what happened with theater tickets, you had an experience that nobody I know ever has.
I know.
Like,
great. I don't
can't be that mad because you got what you got, which nobody else will ever have.
Yeah.
We hung out with him in London at that luncheon. Remember? We were at the luncheon. He was talking about my tattoo, and then they asked me to be in the movie because of my tattoo and all that. And then we were in Paris. Yes, no, that was London. No, Paris.
I don't remember London.
He was staying at the same boutique hotel with us, and we went out to dinner with Jimmy and with Brian Azzarello and a couple of people. And then we came back, and there was Frank Miller there, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Frank Miller. And he's just hanging out in the lobby. We're all hanging out, drinking and stuff. I'm like, Deb, do you want to take a picture of Frank Miller? She's like, no.
I didn't get anything like that.
He was in such bad shape. I didn't want to bother him for anything because he looked. I have to say,
he looks way better now than he did.
He looks better now.
Yeah.
He had to be sick at the time.
Yeah.
And I really felt like he could keel over at any second.
Wow, jeez.
He was in bad shape.
So bad, I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
Like so frail and hunched over, and I'm like, I don't know what. I mean, there was no word out that he was sick at the time, but oh dear God.
That was a fun show that we got invited to Paris to this very small. Well, it was a Paris Comic-Con. It was phenomenal.
It was fantastic.
And that's what I tried. So
was he sick or is he just a substance?
No, he looks way better now. No, he was,
like
I'm saying was when he was not well, was it because of substance abuse or was it?
No,
I don't. We don't know.
Nobody knows anything like
we
that.
have no idea. I have I had never seen him before or since look that bad.
Honey, do you remember Dan? He had dinner with us with JB and Chip and Hickman and John Malin in Michigan.
Yeah.
Motor City.
That's Liam down there and the little he looks like the Monopoly man down there. He's from down under.
Yeah,
right, Liam?
I just wanted, that's right. I'm holding on to the planet boat and my toes. I just wanted to say you're spot on about the Doberman thing and the whole lockjaw thing that pit bulls have. That's a myth. My wife's a vet. There is no lockjaw mechanism. They're not genetically any worse than anything else. And I think that the government slaughter of these animals is kind of fucking gross, frankly. But I just wanted to say that. And
what are you talking about? Who's slaughtering animals? What are you talking? What did I miss?
They're getting rid of pit bulls. They're not allowing pit bulls to be in cities, so they're making it so you can't. Like if they pick them up, they euthanize them because you can't move them to another city because you can't move them to a city that won't allow pit bulls. That's happening.
There are
here.
states where they're banned. There are states where they're banned, and there have been instances where people have been driving through the state and they've been pulled over and they've had their dog destroyed because they're not allowed to have them because of these myths that people spread, this fear mongering. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, it'd be one thing if there was any truth to it, but it's so much of its environment, and there's just no genetic evidence of anything they're claiming. Any dog that grabs hold of you is gonna not let go. That's what they do, but
it's all part of the culture.
Truth
you get
be
these
told,
fucking animals.
some of them do have a strong, especially the bully breeds, do have a stronger grip strength in their jaws than other dogs. That's how they're bred, and that's fine. There's also, I think, a lot of
Train your dogs not to attack kids, though. That's with any breed.
That's right.
If you use an animal and you train it to be
or if
you know,
it has a predilection for being a little, we'll call it mouthy, for lack of a better word, then your dog shouldn't be out with people. It's that simple. It's
Correct.
all about
It's
all
about responsible ownership. That's right. Yep.
So
well, a
we have-
gypsy, our Doberman bit a couple of guys from, not with me ever, but with her.
Yeah, she was very protective of me, but she never really hurt anyone.
No.
She bit their clothing. It was all worn.
Well, that's also one time you're in the city, right? And we would go in this.
Once was in Hoboken.
This was so cool, Ethan. When we were young, that she lived in Hoboken, I lived in Queens, and we'd go to Manhattan all the time with our dog, just walking her. It was great, right? You know.
That's
and
fun.
then tell her what happened. You're in Manhattan, walking down the street.
We were walking down the street.
I wasn't there.
And yes, you were.
No, not
you
when
yelled at me.
Oh, did I? Oh.
You yelled at me when I went and bought the kid, gave the kid money for his T-shirt.
Oh, whatever.
So
wasn't a kid.
I was in the. So Billy was on one side of me. I had the dog, and
on the outside of the street, as a gentleman always walks on the outside of the street. Sidewalk.
And a young
punk,
youngish, late teens, early 20s. As he's coming up, he sticks his hand out, and then at the last minute just puts it over the dog's head, kind of like this, and the dog just followed it. Like, why are you reaching out to me? Who are you?
Yeah.
And they're going to deem it as a threat. But again, warning, she just tore his T-shirt, and then I had to hear about how much his T-shirt was
$70,
worth.
he told her, and then she bought him a new T-shirt.
Well, no, it was $40,
whatever.
which was a lot of money back then, because a T-shirt then probably went for 10 or 20. And I said, fine, let's go to the cash machine. I just didn't want the headache. You don't.
I was not with you. I don't think.
You
I think
were with
sure?
me. Yes.
Because I was like, fuck him.
Why would I have the dog in the
Well, maybe I was like
no
in a bar or something.
No.
Okay.
Because he bitched the whole way to the ATM. Why are we paying this kid? I'm like, because I don't want him calling the cops, and my dog tried to bite him. That's why.
Nice Dobermans are pretty badass, aren't they? I mean,
She was great, man. She was a little ball of dynamite.
Well, full disclosure, again, going back to how they're bred, we rescued her because we knew who owned her, and they were abusing her.
I can say it. I stole her from my cousin. I kidnapped her. My aunt called me and said, "You got to get this dog. Wayne's not home now," because my cousin,
was abusing the hell out of
yeah, he
it.
wanted her to be a guard dog, like an attack dog. So I went and I went over there and I stole her.
You have to explain that though. But if you want to raise a Schutzen dog, right, which is technically what he wanted, you take them for Schutzen training, so it's responsible. He was just doing backyard bullshit that he thought would make the dog mean, like shooting off guns next to its head and just stupid.
Oh, whoa.
So she
she
was not, again, like I said, so yes, by us rescuing her, we eventually softened her. But she always, again, we had to be careful with her because we knew that she could be a little unpredictable.
Yeah.
Dr. Blevins, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who's snoring?
Dan Lawless, no, that's Asha, our dog. She's chanting.
Is she by the not here?
Yeah, it's her. She's just in here going.
I'm like, it's either Dan or it's Dr. Blevins. And,
it's not me.
Okay.
Where did Liam go?
It's good to ask. It could be me sometimes,
That's what he had said.
Oh, here he is. He's back.
Been known to,
all right.
been known to drift off.
Sorry about that. I might have to pop off in a minute, but yeah, no, I'm sorry to get all derailed with the dog talk, but I think it's really interesting the way about the Dobermans, because like I hadn't thought about that, but that was a major thing with how they were sort of that stigma around them, and you only hear people talk about pit bulls,
Yeah,
so,
it was such that breed too was such a late 80s or 80s and early 90s dog.
Every movie that had a mansion with guard dogs on it, they were Dobermans.
Yeah.
Dobermans, yeah.
She was great. She was awesome. She was.
Yeah, you've got even Mr. Burns is all of the hounds from The Simpsons. They're all Dobermans, like there was a bunch of movies about them as well. Like, but you don't see them around at all, really, anymore.
Nah, and we thought about it before we got her. We thought about getting a Doberman again because we had a good experience with her, and she was just very protective.
I can only imagine how good the experience would have been had we had her from a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And they lived long. She was almost 16 when she died.
That's great.
Yep. Yeah, she was.
She was already on her way out.
Yeah, I know she had problems, but that's how it is.
The heat
That's
stroke was just the
coup de grace.
yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, the neighbor had a golden retriever, and a buddy brought over a Doberman, and the golden retriever was like playing and wanting to fight with it, and this Doberman just kind of ignoring her a little bit, and then just decided it started to engage, just quickly, but got the golden on his back, and it's with its jaw over its throat. Didn't bite down, just held it there like.
Right, just letting you
like,
know I'm done.
Oh, really?
I have dominated you.
We're not doing this.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like it just had its mouth right over the throat of this dog and its back.
That's how they talk to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do that, and they sit on each
Asserting
other. They've got their own language.
Yeah. Asha's had Asha's had 2 fights, and she.
No, they were neither of them were fights. They were what I would call arguments.
Well, the first one with Asia's, my niece's dog. This dog,
that was different.
Yeah, we bring her down we go down to Florida last year, and my niece.
She was still young then.
Yeah, and my niece 2 years ago, so she just turned 3. So yeah, she was
a year old.
Yeah, so my niece, we go visit her, my sister's daughter. We have
no intention of bringing the dog in their house, so we pull into the driveway, and I take the dog out to walk her down the block to let her go to the bathroom, and then we were just going to leave her in the car with the air on. And as we're coming back, the kids are coming out of the house to greet us, and they left the front door open, and this little dog comes.
Their dog
comes bolting out of the front door like a little demon, barking its head off. And then
growling and all that shit.
Puts on the brakes and lands right under my dog. In between. And starts biting her chest. So she's like, well, that's not happening.
And then Asha went nuts. And Asha went so crazy, the dog jumped into my son William's arms.
Be careful what you
Asha went, Asha just turned on her like, what the hell is this? And
but there was still no, if she wanted to hurt that dog, she would have. There was no blood. Yeah. There was no. She was just controlling the dog.
Yes.
Much like the Doberman and was it a yellow lab or a golden?
Yeah.
Golden, yeah.
Same situation. She had it by the tail when it jumped into my son's arms.
Yeah. 10 days from now, Ethan, we're gonna close out Ultra Cyberfrog warts and all oversized hardcover edition. What's today's date?
The 19th.
So the 29th of December, are we going to have a closeout fun stream?
Yeah, of course. We should definitely do that. We should always have fun. We should always be doing streams. We should always be making people laugh and, selling comics. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's a big book. Oversized. How many pages is this sucker?
500 pages of Cyberfrog fun. And the thing about it is that it's an opportunity to see a comic book artist being, kind of being made, because this book has the work that I did learning how to do comics, not just the stuff that got published, but I think 70 pages of work of comic book pages before Cyberfrog became a published comic. So there's 5 issues worth.
Interesting.
Yeah, of Cyberfrog, never before seen Cyberfrog material in there. So it should be a lot of fun, and it's going to be oversized, like the size of a DC Comics. What are those called?
Omnibuses, yeah.
Absolutes?
Yeah.
No, an absolute edition.
Oh, an absolute edition.
Yeah, so it's just.
I think it's the same as ours. Yeah, I think that's
ours is oversized too.
They look so good on the shelves too. I mean, it's great that it's bigger because you can look at the art. But I like this, man. She looks great. That's the Heather.
I like the sneakers.
I like her pose. I like the contrapposto.
Sculpts today are just
I like the
amazing.
personality.
Yeah, I feel like she's where I've been. You know what I'm saying?
She got a great old butt. Look at that. Kapow.
She's a normal young lady. She's a good girl. She found 2 of the best friends of her life in Salamandroid and Cyberfrog, and she takes care of them. And they show her a good time. They take her on adventures, and they, are good friends. They're protective of her. 2 of the best friends you could have.
Yeah. Is this a particular set? I'm sorry. Was that Dan trying?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Imagine if you walked into a church, you saw Mary giving a statue pose like that, with the attitude,
with the baby on her hip.
Yeah.
So I made Billy. I made these PVC toys. back with the Wreck Planet campaign.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I want to see this. Hang on.
This is Salamandroid.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got him. We got them all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A long tail here. And then there's a Cyberfrog. I got the I'm using a Cyberfrog right now to hold my microphone up. But here's a Cyberfrog toy, PVC toy. So these two together are great, but Heather's missing, and I've had the sculpt for a little while and decided to finally put together. So you have the display. They're all in the proper proportion to each other to scale.
Yeah, I know you don't have to, but man, Ethan, you should exhibit at San Diego Comic-Con. Right? Can you imagine what all his action figures, what his booth would look like? Like if he'd have a booth like Todd and Scott Campbell. And,
what sort of headaches did he have to deal with, though? You know what I mean? Like
not really.
Californians.
Yeah, it's California.
Yeah.
California sucks. But it's a
I
big
agree, though.
show by
I
far.
agree. You should be out there. You should be out there. His stuff's like better than what a lot of other people are doing.
You'll make a lot of money. You make a lot of money at that show.
Yeah. It's just dealing with the loonies. That would be a problem. Man.
No, there's no loonies out there.
There's definitely some loonies out there.
Oh, there is hippies, and there are blue-haired weirdos and stuff like that. That's for sure. But hey,
I mean, look what happened with C2E2, though. You know what I mean? Is he going to set up there, take his time to go out and go, okay, I will, bless you with my presence, and then what they're going to do, like cancel him and be assholes about it, like you never.
I would like to do that, but I don't think I'm welcome. I really don't think I am welcome, and it's partially my own fault because I think that post cancellation I have been one defiant mofo. Okay, and I've been angry and expressed myself with anger, and I think there are certain people who don't understand the full story of what happened to me, and so only are on the receiving end of Ethan Van Sciver being very angry. And so they might have their ideas about who I am and what I stand for. Therefore, I don't think I'm welcome with that crowd anymore. And I don't want to push myself or assert my being there around people who don't want me there. I don't think that's a thing. So to me, like the internet is where I stay. The internet is, safe and I'm able to do pretty good business. I have dreams. In all of my dreams, when I'm asleep, I dream that I go to these conventions again. I really do. I miss it. But it's just, I don't think it's my future, Billy. I think this is my future. I think this is where we're going from here.
With Cookie Monster?
I don't know, because we're there, right? We're there every year.
Wait, is this the actual cookie eating attire you have? Or...
Who knows?
This is
we've got full cookie eating mode right now.
We've got 3 more years of Trump. Maybe, sometime between now and the end of his thing, things will turn around a bit, maybe.
4 more years of Trump, bro. And then another 8 years of Vance.
Hasn't even begun. Yeah, I mean, Trump hasn't even arrived. I think a lot of things are changing, but I just don't know.
Completely on hope. I understand, Ethan, man, but you don't have to give up all on hope, like these what you're doing is worthwhile, and people will find you.
My job for the rest of my life is to do what I'm doing now, which is to entertain people on the internet and facilitate other people who might not be able to get work in the mainstream industry anymore, and just make sure that their books can get made too. That's my job for the rest of my life. I don't need to be out there meeting and greeting people. I don't want to go where I'm not wanted. I'm wanted where I'm at, and I'm needed where I'm at. And so that's a comfortable scenario for me, and I think that's my plan. Yeah, I don't plan to go back.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying you could probably have Lopez's booth. Like we trade you for Lopez.
I know who it is.
No, Aaron, we love you. We love you.
Poor Aaron. Yeah.
I hang out.
Anyway. I have to book, guys, but for what it's worth, Ethan, I appreciate what you're doing. I hope you have a happy holidays. The whole cancellation thing that you face, you've heard a million times, but it was fucked. It's stupid. You shouldn't have to have gone through that. No one should. And I appreciate you giving so much of your time to helping guys like me and everyone else that's sort of trying to sort of get out here.
You want to pop up your campaign real quick? Do you have it loaded up?
No, I don't yet, but give me till the end of the day, and I'll see if I can get
till the end of the day. He's gonna get it going. Let's go.
I'm like a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys wrap up. You guys wrap up here and be awesome. I've still got some pretty bad vertigo. That's why I'm gonna
all right,
sort of
brother.
go.
All right, sorry, bro.
No. I wanted to come and support you, Billy. When I was looking, it was just Ethan in here. I went, oh, but Dan's got me covered. And this is great. Hail to the chat. Hail to all you guys. Love you. Comicsgate's great. And look at how awesome we are. Even when the whole fucking industry turns its back on you, we're making fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars, doing great stuff. Keep staying excellent. I'll catch you guys next time.
Oh yeah, and Liam,
Bye,
you're always
Liam.
welcome. All right, he's gone. You're always welcome, Liam. For God's sake.
It's so great, man.
Liam must think I'm chopped liver. He's like, all there was EVS here. He's like, oh,
I know. I'm
who's
gonna. We
Levers?
got
He's like, who's
Randy
Levers?
Howells. Yeah, Randy Howells said we picked up 2 new backs. So if I could just revisit our campaign, we're not going to stay on long. We're just coming to hang out. We're a good time. But here we are, Deb. Look at that. So
Look
we're
at
over
that.
$28,000. Thank you guys for our She's
Thank
Second
you.
Coming campaign. We're going to close it out tonight. Let's refresh it in case we got a backer.
Yeah, Billy, your Rocketeer is great. I mean, you got that character down.
Really
Dude,
good at
I gotta show you that video, and it made me. It just moved me so much, like
It's
literally
incredible.
moved me.
It's a great tat too. Like,
yeah.
it's a great reproduction of your art. It's not just,
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Let's talk about that. Well, thank you everyone for supporting. I know. Look at me, I'm a terrible salesman. Thank you guys all for supporting She's Second Coming. We're closing it out tonight. We're over $28,000. You guys are wonderful. Every book on this campaign is printed except for the Rocketeer, which is at the printer now.
Yeah,
and should be done by Monday or when
I don't know. I gotta call,
maybe right after
I gotta
Christmas.
Call Dave and find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will start fulfilling it this month.
Yep. But check this out. This is what I'm all about. You ready, Dan Lawless, for this bad boy?
I am.
Dr. B, you were on for this, right? You saw this, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, okay. Let me hit play. Oh my gosh, look at
That's permanent.
Look at that. That's my
Whoa.
Rocketeer.
That is
Whoa.
forever. Amazing. And they did a good job too.
They certainly did. I
Yeah.
have to say, some of these tattoo artists are pretty amazing.
Dude, it's better than
It is your drawing. You look at it, you know that you're drawing.
Yep, it's his leg. Yeah. So how what man, that made my whole gosh darn day.
That
My
is quite a
whole day.
tribute.
I love how it looks like his right arm is wrapping around his leg.
Mhm.
It's great.
Yeah.
Excellent placement.
Yep, excellent. So what's going on, Ethan? You streaming tonight? You got Trash Cast or anything like that?
I don't know if I will or not. I might go over there and draw. I'm working on this intricate forest sequence and drawing a lot of trees and pine needles.
Oh, are you doing a draw stream like with your camera upside down and all? Are you going to draw stream, or are you just going to
People
work?
might be bored by that too. I don't know. I don't want to bore anyone. But I might. Maybe I will. I don't know. I've been doing some pretty good live streams lately. This is perfect. How the color blue completely matches my cookie. I mean, that looks really crazy.
You're not Papa Smurf, but let's see that.
It looks good. Watch this. It's like
It looks really good.
It's perfect. Yeah.
you know, matches
Like from Willy
ideally.
Wonka, you ate that blueberry pie or something, whatever it was.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, did you get a blueberry pie for Christmas?
I would like one. I'd like a blueberry pie. But yeah, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I feel like I could, but I got to do some drawing. I just wanted to come in here with you and see what was going on with your closeouts. You've got 2 closeouts tonight.
Yeah, we're closing out, and I know you don't do Kickstarter, but if I can, I'll share that too. Do I have it open? I do not have it open. Look how bad I am. Let me find it.
Awful.
I know. I don't care. Hang on.
While you're doing that,
Yeah.
Ethan, if you and your family ever make it to Long Island, I would love to take you to a very famous spot on Long Island called Brymere's Pies.
Oh, yeah.
They are generations old. It's a tiny little place that does about 14 or 16 specialty pies every day, and they're different every day.
That sounds great.
But it is probably the best pie you'll ever have.
Yeah.
New
If
York.
you tell us when we come
And I'm a
for-
pie fan.
Yeah,
so
she
if
is.
I say it's good,
That's
they
amazing.
do a
Thank
blueberry
you.
cream pie that is.
Never heard of that before. That's crazy.
So imagine a chocolate cream pie,
hmm
but with blueberries. instead of.
Sounds like you gained
And then
5 pounds
the
just eating.
berries and the cream all mixed together, and
Well,
When
we gotta make the
when I
trip
come
up
for
anyway.
Garden State, when I come for Garden State Comic Fest, we'll put a pie order in for you, and we'll pick them up and bring them to you.
yeah, they don't.
I'm laughing at Dan Lawless. Look
I
at.
would have sent you a Brimears. No, like you said, they don't send them.
Oh no, I'll pick them up and take them.
Yeah, it would have to be a same day thing.
What's Dangerous Dan Lawless doing? What's he doing?
I just like the way he's stoically sitting there, like he's posing for the profile on a coin. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Look at that! You should can you lower your camera a little bit? Get that heroic look. You know, like
really good, man. He's got his scarf there. He's very jolly. He's very merry.
I love it. You're like a World War I fighter pilot. Look at you, you son of a bitch. You good looking.
That's what I need. I need one of those helmets. I always wanted one of those like the biplane helmets or something.
Yeah, dude. Totally. I got one of them helmets somewhere. Here we go. Rocketeer Kickstarter. Over $23,000. This was another short campaign. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Oh, we're almost at 400 backers. I know a lot of you guys are Indiegogo people and not necessarily Kickstarter people, but we're closing this one out tonight again because the campaign is on, because the book is at the printer, and we're getting 2024 is going to be behind us.
Also because I can't download all the survey information on Kickstarter until you close it out.
Oh, okay. So let's close it out.
Because the campaign itself is closed, but they started doing what Indiegogo does, and they allow what they call late pledges instead of
they're doing what you call
Indiegogo's in demand. But the late pledges have to be ended in order for me to download all the addresses and stuff so I can get ready to start shipping.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, guys, thank you so much. We're almost at $24,000 on this campaign. Well, we're at 27,000 on the 28,000 on the other campaign. Of course, we still have our Gatecrasher, which is kicking ass. We're over $88,000 on that, coming on 89,000.
It's going to be a great book.
Yeah, and I'm doing
so good.
I got to start doing Mickey Mouse tomorrow. Where is Mickey Mouse? So I'm drawing a scene. This is how my rough, of
hold on.
There's Mickey.
Oh, there he is.
Playing crazy Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So because come November, January 1st,
Plain Crazy is available.
The other Mickey Mouse comes in, and so this is the Plain Crazy one with the eyes. So I'm wondering, do I go with that one? And it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's neat.
I'll tell you, when I saw you, Billy, in Motor City, it's like, I saw some of these pictures you were drawing online, but when you see them, when you go to, it's worth to go to a convention, see the drawings in person, see the fine lines, see the just the beauty of the art. It's something to see it in person versus seeing it online. I was just blown away by your portfolio. I was just mesmerized. It was wonderful work.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
It was.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
I don't throw if I throw a compliment or I say nothing. If I say nothing, that means I don't like it.
Dan's a fun guy. We got to get him to come out to some of the other shows that we're at. We had a great time. Me, Dan, Malin, a couple of my other Army buddies.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Where are you? I don't even know where Dan lives. What state are you in?
I'm Michigan. Not far from John. Not far from John.
No.
I almost went to that convention actually, but there was a personal thing that was happening that I couldn't break that engagement. So, but yeah, I was thinking about it seriously because we have friends in New Jersey, and so we were thinking about going to visit them. And
well, we're doing it next year. I'm doing it for sure.
Which one?
Morristown. What is that, Ethan? What show? Garden State. Garden State Comic
Fest. Yeah.
Great. In a whole new facility, they have it in a bigger ice skating rink.
Oh, gee, I get to freeze my ass off.
No,
again.
it's you're not invited. It's men's only.
Oh, good.
Men
okay.
only.
Even better.
Sorry, it's men. It's a men's thing.
That's not true. Cecil met the love of his life there. So
he sure did. He sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him.
She's fattening him up. That
cute son of a bitch. That was a lot of fun though. We had a dinner and there was like 20 of us, man, and that was so great.
Yeah, your buddies are. That's the thing. Your buddies were so. I didn't know them at all. You've been knowing them your whole life. They made me feel like one of the family. They're the nicest guys. That was really awesome.
They're crazy, though.
My little cousin Bobby was there too.
Bobby, that's right. Debbie's cousin came with his girlfriend. Remember the young Kid and his girlfriend came.
Right. They're all
hang
really
out,
nice.
and they were my
They
army
said
buddies.
nothing. They just took it all in.
Yeah, and we had JB. JB's from Michigan. Hickman's from Chicago area, and Scott's from Maryland, and they all came. Like, yeah, we'll do that with that. That was fun. That was crazy.
Well, Ethan, do you remember John was live streamed right from the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. I was saying some stupid stuff too.
And everybody loved John Malin. They all loved
John bought me that pickle shot thing. Man, that messed with my stomach.
John bought you because you guys were drinking before we got there, right?
Yeah. It's pickle juice with, I don't know, vodka or something in it, man.
Hell,
it's tough.
Thank you. Should I retire the bell in 2025?
Yeah.
No way.
No.
You said that. Now I can't.
Yeah.
I was cutting wood today. Listen to this, Blevins.
Chopping wood.
Chopping wood today with an axe like a man. She comes out, Ethan.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I got an axe in my hand. I got a whole pile of wood. I'm like, chopping wood. She goes, why? I said, because we need wood. And then she goes, yeah, but we got that. And by then she was like, I just went back to chopping wood.
So he's basically advertising to everyone that he ignores me when I speak.
Well, sometimes a man just needs to chop wood, right?
It's not a good time to interfere with a man when he's focused on creating warmth, for his family.
Yes, I'm wearing LL Bean.
Is that what he was doing?
Yes, I'm wearing LL Bean from the head to toe.
Maybe she was concerned you were going to hurt yourself again.
No, I was concerned that there are things. Well, there's that too. Again.
No, she wants me to put all the Christmas decoration boxes away.
Oh, I asked you to do it a week ago.
We got 2 sons. That freeloaders.
What you do is after you take
work very hard.
After you take all the lights out of the Christmas boxes, you wrap them up, put them underneath the tree to make it look like you got a lot of gifts, and then you just unwrap them, put the lights back in
The
them.
boxes are too big.
Not yet.
That's a good idea. Wrap them. Maybe it doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, that is true.
So, Billy, can you do a log in one strike?
Oh yeah, heck yeah, dude. Because I know how to. Because I used to work for a bricklayer. So there's a secret. It's the same thing with a sledgehammer. If you ever want to hit the ding at an amusement park, or at a carnival, bing. Don't swing an axe like this. How guys do it. How do you see them doing like that?
Okay.
You just got to go straight up. Wham. That's how you do it. Don't do any of this crap. Just go straight up with the axe and come straight down. Wham.
Okay.
Badass. That's how you split wood, and that's how you hit the bell. So Ethan, when you take Andrea to out in Cherry Hill, the Italian festival over there, you get your Zeppelis, and there's the bell.
Carnival.
What's that? What's that?
To the carnival.
Carnival. To that
Billy, I think I did that technique correctly because I did actually put it on Twitter of me hitting a bell at the Detroit Lions as a tent there or something with the. And I did it. I think I did it right. I think
you had. Yeah,
I beat my brother out anyways. He was pissed.
There you go. That's the thing. Most guys, they come around with an axe like this or a sledgehammer. That's not the way. It's just straight up.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link when I.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. So, all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna head out. Ethan, thank you so much for joining Dangerous Dan.
Billy, whatever you do not go to the Twitter page, Dead People Shit, which is it's at Dead People SHLT. Don't go. There's a woman who gets her arm caught in a compressor, and it flattens her arm out. Her hands, and she pulls it out, and it's like, that's. I was just
do this while I'm here.
Man, I'm glad you just stopped me. I almost
Merry
hit
Christmas.
the button.
Billy, all you have to do is look up Dead People Shit. You'll find it. I mean, it's the first thing it's the new video of the day.
You don't have to keep putting it on. It's coming up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Where?
After Dead People.
It's a real holiday treat.
Oh, there with the little skull?
Yeah. I mean, this is something else. This woman, Oh, her arm's flat. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. I see it. All right. I'm not going to do it.
Nope, not for me. No.
Wow.
I won't do
It's
it.
flat. It's like Plastic Man.
Yes.
Like he's like, don't go here. And
Don't
everybody
do
went.
that. Oh, my God.
That's like, okay, so
pass.
did you guys
How do
hear
people
about
send me
the woman who she's Spanish and she's the new Victoria's Secret model?
Yeah.
She might have like learning disability or something like that. Did you see her?
Oh yeah, and she's yeah.
And she cooks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Anyway,
about
I
her?
want to show Matthew that.
Billy, whatever you do, don't look at the third video down where a car comes in and crashes and hits one of these traffic cones, and it goes flying and goes right up the butthole.
I saw the butthole one. Yeah, I saw that one.
You guys ever watched the Steve Indemand videos where he does his broadcast like a sportscaster broadcast over these videos? And that was one of them where the piling goes.
This is perfect.
Poor guy.
That's a good one, but I can share that. I got to share this one. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't think anybody dies.
No one dies.
Nobody dies yet, but it is.
I watch this kind of stuff every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get hooked on that one, and then you know another one I watch. Do you ever see that guy Anatoly? He's this power lifter, and he goes in and he goes, "Why are you using the fake weights? Why are you using the fake weights?" And then he goes and lifts his thing.
He's like, "Please, can I try? Can I try?"
Yeah, exactly.
This
watch this, Deb. Watch.
Fake weights.
This is terrible. Watch this. I mean,
right up the butthole.
I mean, got him perfect.
The Steve Immelin one is better. It was like, and he goes right up the butthole.
He didn't even buy him a drink.
Didn't even. Let's find Steve. Steve's got some great stuff on here.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, we got a great super chat. Thank you. So let's do that real quick. Mac Grendel. Look how disturbing that avatar is. Thank you, Mac.
I think it's hot.
Link, please. Also, gents and Deb, thanks. Also, thanks, gents, and thanks, Deb, and hail the chat. What? What are you looking at?
No. The fourth one down. If you're a parent, no.
Don't look at the fourth one down.
Oh no,
I'm not looking at it.
I just had a heart attack looking at that one.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask.
I'll post a link.
Is this just a Mars Venus thing? Why do you look at horrible things?
I don't know. You're just like, what's going to happen here? And then you go,
there's a draw, but still.
At all costs.
I thank you for that $20 super chat. That was very generous of you.
Debbie, you can't let your kids, like if you're going up like a bunch of stairs, and then you know how there's like that you can fall down like right the middle of the stairs. You don't let your kids, especially when there aren't guardrails, you don't let your like 4-year-old or your 3-year-old go over the edge. And then you reach for him, try to grab his foot, and you can't get him. You don't see it. They don't show the end result. They just show the part where you failed to protect your child. And this had to be in some place like Peru or something. It had to be in some. There's no like Americans would never allow that to not have guardrails. So.
It would be on
the news. Did you see the guy?
Happened to me.
What?
Remember with Matthew? You were not there.
Of course. Hang on, just real quick. Thank you so much, Stel, for getting that copy. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
I'm not going to watch the fifth one. Oh, I am. I'm going to watch the fifth one.
I like
yes.
I love the one of the guy who he's trying to attack an Italian woman. He's trying to escape. He's going down this outside of jumping from balcony to balcony on the building, and he just falls.
Oh,
it's great. And we're like, oh well, bye.
There's one in there where this guy there's a compressor that goes. It's picture like a big rectangular pit, and there's a compressor that fits perfectly in there. Crushes metal and then goes up, and it's slow. And there's a guy who goes in there. His job is to clean it out real quick before it comes down again. And so, it's up and he's down in the pit and he's like, da, 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 da. He's singing and dancing. He's doing a little pirouette. He's messing around. He's got his back turned and the thing comes down and it gets him right in the back so that all you see is like one arm and like half his head and back. And he's like, and you get to see what that looks like. He's just frozen there like this, like a piece of him. And then it just falls over.
Oh my!
It looks like Play-Doh. It's like the human body is very fragile, and it's not meant to be compressed by. You know what I mean? It's not meant to. You can't survive that.
Yeah, it's like it was called BangedUp.com was one of them, and then there was it Faces of Death? Remember those videos?
I remember we watched that when I was a kid or a teen, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gross.
You ever see the guy who shot himself? He was obsessed with Bjork.
Oh yeah.
And at Bjork, and he ended up killing himself.
The guy on camera? The one
on camera. And he shoots
Yeah.
himself,
How do you like Bjork that much? Like, I can barely listen to her music. I wouldn't do anything for her. Nothing.
No.
Now, Charlie XCX, if she asked me to, take a gun and do some horrible, unspeakable things, maybe I would. It's Charlie XCX. She's beautiful. But Bjork.
You consider it anyways, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily immediately say no. I'd have to run it past headquarters upstairs,
Just looking. I'm just looking. Oh no. All right. Okay. I won't do it. I'll switch off.
Debbie is right, Billy. What is wrong with you?
I'm morbidly curious.
I know, it's so bad. I scrolled down that whole page the other day, and there's new stuff up there now. I'm like, oh no. Oh. You gotta be careful. Just watch out.
Did you fall out of your chair again? When did you fall out of your chair?
I don't know. Did I fall out of my chair? Do you
Drunken
remember
fool.
were we drinking on a stream and I fell out of my chair?
I never remember you ever disgracing yourself drunk, but that's because I was drunk too. And
So for Kings on Monday night, are we going to be in a festive mood? Are we going to celebrate the high holiday and have a little Christmas theme and Christmas cheer or something? What is it, the 22nd or 23rd?
It'd
Monday.
be the 23rd. Yeah, Christmas is Wednesday this year.
That's right. Are we going to have Kings on Monday night?
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to do it for the fans. I want you to understand that there are a lot of people who are counting on us, and they're like, my Christmas cheer is going to be Ethan being an idiot with his friends. And, they're counting on us to do that. We can't just not do it. We have to provide entertainment for these people, sad people like Mortal B in your chat. Sad.
On Lopez's, I fell out of my chair on Lopez's stream.
Oh, wow.
What the hell
Did you guys ever think about that though? When we're talking about this new media and the comics we do today, and these shows, they're kind of, I think they're two products really. They're it's not just a comic book. Some people may buy your comic book because they like your show. I think that's the case. That's the case with Cecil. I think people love Cecil, and they get the comic book because they love the show. It's sort of a what do you call merchandising almost for the.
Well,
for
you
the
do
show.
both, and you want to. I mean, if you get your show to be pretty. Oh, they got the video. Oh, look at that. That's Elvis's girlfriend. That's what's her name?
What's that? That's not Ginger, is it?
No, from Viva Las Vegas. I always forget her name.
Okay.
How do I copy this? I want to copy
Bye,
this.
Birdie.
I want to watch it. I want to watch me falling out of the chair.
Why don't you just play it?
I can't. That's not how this works, honey. God, girls.
Hold on a second. I'm sure I can find it here. Billy falling out of his chair. All right, I got it.
All right, can you?
Yeah, I'll pull it up here. This is going to be really sad. This could be. This might as well be on that.
Here we go.
Dead people.
Why Mortal V wants to know, why is there a pale Japanese child reflected behind Billy? Did Billy invoke a grudge?
What is that? What?
A pale Chinese.
Oh, that's right. The judges.
And me.
Is it working?
Dude, I have oh my god, I
And
have this doll. We have this doll in our den. It's like 4 feet, like the size of a little kid, and it's a Japanese doll.
It's my doll.
Yes.
Now that door leads out to like a deck or something, doesn't it? Billy? Huh?
That's
Billy.
where I keep Dixie and the kids.
This isn't going to go well. I can tell he's going to fall down.
Marty, Matthew, and Modine.
I was.
Yeah, that's my balcony. It's my balcony that's on my 3rd floor.
Oh, cool, man.
I'll show you.
That is.
He's
cool.
going to fall.
There he goes.
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't the fall.
Oh, stop it.
It's coming up though.
Yeah.
Patrick.
No. This is where you went wrong. No. Billy.
Nice.
The hubris.
Oh,
Are you all right?
Why did you sit in your
Because that's how I was doing. What's his name?
They have
Jimmy
instruction
Glick,
manuals.
and
Do
that's
not
Jimmy
do
Glick
this
sits, and he
with a
falls
chair.
off his chair.
Hubris that you thought you could do that, Billy. You can't do that.
I don't like night.
Someone's gonna clip that, Billy. You know it.
I can't believe they didn't put the Morgan Freeman edit in there. You know. They paused it, they're
Hey,
like,
if you
this
can't,
time,
if you
messed
first
up.
you don't succeed, Billy, I think you can do it. Give it a shot and another try.
No, don't do it, Billy.
That's over there. That's not over here.
So far, everyone has fallen out of their chair. I have on a live stream. I have, you have, Cecil has, Del Keown has, Shane Davis certainly has more than once.
Yeah.
I don't know if John Malin has. I wouldn't think he. I mean, he drinks more than any of us, but he drinks cheap liquor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's ever fallen out of his
When
chair.
did you fall out of your chair?
Well,
Ethan?
I don't know if I ever fell out of my. Well, maybe I didn't fall out of my chair. I'm not sure if I did. I've
Cecil
been.
was the best. Cecil literally passed out. His chair went over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just passed out. If someone has Cecil's falling out of a chair, that one's great.
I'm of a very selective group of very distinguished people who've peed on stream. You know,
That's me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, you've peed on stream, Dan?
Yes.
Why did you pee on stream?
I thought I turned my mic off, and then I went, the bathroom, and you guys could hear it.
Oh my God.
John, you were there too. You're like, let's listen. Like, John.
Listen,
instead of John like turning my mic off, he goes, "Dan's being on stream."
That's just a bonus at the end of the night.
And then you see me come back, and I put my headphones. You're like, he doesn't even know. He doesn't know. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
That's amazing.
At least I washed my hands. That was the good part. Like that you got. He's always washing his hands. That's good.
Oh yeah, because if you came back without it, you get destroyed.
People would have said, "This guy doesn't wash his hands." That's right.
Yeah, if Mortal V's got Cecil's falling out of the chair, we'll play that, and that'd be a good way to get out of here. Squirter.
Yeah, we've seen some really disgraceful things. One of the things was we were talking to a young lady all night long, and she was continuing to drink. She's beautiful. She was a beautiful young lady. And she was continuing to drink, and then she just kind of said, I got to go to the bathroom. And John said, great, bring us in with you. And and she did. And she took off her pants right in front of us and on a live stream. And you could see everything. We saw her whole hootenanny. We saw it all. And then she was peeing, and she was still talking to us. Yeah, it was a good night that night.
Not my worst Friday night.
Yeah. I'll tell you that. Where's she been?
And so I'm sure they still have that video somewhere. They did have to take it down, but I'm sure that still exists. It was very funny, and she drew makeup all over her face, and it was she was having a good time. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed about.
That's a good one.
It's all
Here it is. First 17 seconds, Mortal V. Ethan, if you can grab that, because for some reason I'm having a hard time copying it.
Okay, let me see here. Oh, I just hit the X instead of let me find this real quick here. Sorry about this, everyone. All right.
Oh, great. We picked up some backers. We'll end up. We'll show our stuff.
Okay, this is Cecil falling down here by popular request. Boom. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
John and Ethan, a serious question. If you guys were having sex with me, would you rather have it with my knees up like this?
Oh my God. Cecil?
The best possible outcome, and you deserve every bit of that.
Why did he hit his head on that? I hope he didn't hit his head on that.
Are you alive?
There's a lot of blood.
Oh, shit.
If there's blood, it's not funny anymore.
You got your mask on. I
It's
can't
so
see
funny.
it. Poor Cecil.
Oh, God.
Come on, Cecil. Show us that
He
you're
deserved
a
it, though. Oh, let me see that again.
My knees up like this.
Oh my God. Cecil?
The best possible outcome. That's just great. That's awesome. I love his feet in the air.
and then he pops up his head a little bit, and then he goes back down.
Oh my god!
Shane Davis had a great one. When Shane Davis got like roasted out of his mind, Shane was. I have it here somewhere. Shane Davis was a mess, and it was so entertaining. When Shane was drinking all the time on live streams, I mean, eventually everybody learns a lesson and they learn never to do that again. But not until there are consequences. And Shane's consequences were pretty funny.
Is this the Godzilla one?
And when he broke his transformer, I don't even think that counts. But holy cow, he was.
I remember one where everyone was afraid of his Godzilla toy. Like, oh my god, for the Godzilla toy.
Yeah, Godzilla toy was Shane. Oh yeah, because every time he picked something up, he would drop it and then shatter it to a million pieces.
Oh,
he had all these expensive statues that Yancey bought him, and he just kept breaking them. So I don't know if I can find
And then when Dale passed out live for like hours and hours. He's just sleeping in his chair.
That made news. All right, let me see. I got it now. I got it. Pull it up here for me. Yeah.
Does anybody care about me in the chat?
Everybody in the chat care. Wait till we start reading these super chats. You have so many super
Those
chats.
motherfuckers talking about face huggers because Dale's bringing in other fandom.
The only way forward is through the Lord Jesus Christ, Shane.
That's true.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a 0.5%
but that's
interest rate
bullshit.
on Jesus Christ?
What?
Holy shit, he is.
You'll find your salvation at the bottom of that bottle.
He is hammered.
Man, you're at the
Well,
bottom of the
thanks
bottle.
so much, Shane. Holy shit, Shane. I'm tripping. Not really.
See?
Am I scratching my nose on screen? Don't do this to me, Andy. You fucking. Don't make me call you out.
Don't
Mandy,
call people out.
go
Don't.
full screen. Go full screen.
On
With
you?
your perfectly.
Okay.
No, not on me.
Oh.
Not on me. On you.
On who? On me?
You.
Why am I full screen?
With your perfectly placed hair.
What?
You thought much.
Do I eat thought much? Sometimes.
I love Nancy. What a great answer.
I got my nails done. They're frogs.
Hell yeah.
A frog. Right there.
If a hillbilly came across those, what would you do?
If a hillbilly came across them, we'd invite him in and make him something to eat.
No, I mean like
and then we go to Slap Mountain.
Mandy, if he splurged his DNA across your 5 digits, what would you do?
That is
We're back on that. I told you I'd be pissed if somebody shot a load on my face. We done talked about this. I told you I wouldn't like it. I'd be angry.
There he goes.
I'd be mad about it. Shane, don't knock that shelf over. Where did he go? Did he just fall?
He's on the floor now.
Oh,
Where he belongs.
no.
Elvis going too. Elvis going. Oh my God! What is going on?
Leave it on him.
Oh, his feet.
No.
Oh, he's going spread eagle. Oh no, Shane.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's wrapped.
That shelf is about to go over, brother.
That shelf is gonna go.
I'm like, no, the shelf. Godzilla's gonna go.
It's like the heavy Godzilla on top. There's like nothing else.
Shane, that shelf is gonna fall, pal.
That's really gonna fall, and then the mother-in-law is gonna come down to see what the ruckus is and find this.
His dead body.
Godzilla's wrapped, at least. That's good.
Oh no! Oh no!
He wants to write it down.
Come back towards us.
This is like a silent movie. This is really horrifying. The shelf is gonna go though.
Yeah, don't go into the light.
There is, and
The
there's
cats, the cats behind him are running around scared.
they're terrified.
Caroline, don't go into the
He's got the
They don't know what to do.
They're worried about Zipper.
That, oh my God, that is such a cool studio. Awesome. Look at that thing.
Are you okay, Shane?
Shane.
There's no Shane, only Zool.
Only Zool at this point. Oh, shit.
That's good.
Oh, my my gosh.
This is the best ballers ever.
Isn't that great?
Classic. Well done, Shane.
Yes, I just remember that Godzilla like teetering.
He's laughing and it's gonna fall at any minute.
It's a
Break
sizable statue too. It's like it's
Yeah.
not like a little rinky-dink thing.
Oh, it would have been
Where
so
are you,
funny.
Shane Davis? Where are you? Come on in, Shane Davis, and explain yourself. Good thing I'd never been drunk on stream.
Yeah. You don't want to.
I don't think I was drunk. I think I was
Evidence
just doing
otherwise.
Jiminy Glick and just fell
No,
over.
I think you were pretty.
Aaron doesn't drink, so why would I be drinking if he wasn't drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Since when do you need an excuse?
Well, that's what we do when we're live.
Sure.
So when you say I'm drinking during the week, it's Ethan's fault and
Sure.
Dan Lawless' fault because Blevins doesn't drink.
Sure.
Did you get the gift I sent you?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Did you get the gift I sent you?
No.
When you get my gift, you have to open it up immediately and take care of it. I think it's coming on the 23rd. Okay, Ethan?
Okay.
So, but no,
Send
is
a
it
girl?
addressed to William Tucci or Billy Tucci?
Well, I think Billy Tucci. I think I don't know.
Something came from William Tucci.
Yeah, that's you. I think it's for me.
William Tucci
My
in the
son's
house
one. Do you want to
for
open
the-
that up? And see?
Go get it. Don't give that to him. Oh my God.
All right, go see what it is.
Oh my
Remember
God,
that
it's pornography. Do not give it to your kid. It's hardcore. It's hardcore pornography. Oh my God. Oh, what did I do?
That's it.
Oh, he hasn't opened. Something came today. Want to go open up and see what that is?
He's gonna be
corrupted.
Address on it?
It's your
Just
address.
bring it up and see if he sees it. See if he'll notice what it is.
Oh my God.
Hey, Billy, are you bringing back the William Tucci Disney signature for Mickey Mouse?
Dude, I brought it back for the cover of Gatecrasher. You saw that, right?
I did.
Yeah, that was my
Marcus Gallagher.
signature in high school. Ethan, your signature is very distinct. Your art signature. Was that your signature in high school?
Yes, in fact, it's been my signature since I was like in the 6th grade.
How did you come up with designing that signature?
I think I was writing my name in Iron Maiden letters.
Right.
I loved Iron Maiden, the band, so I'd be like, Ethan. And I went, oh, that's weird. This kind of connects. The T kind of makes a shape. And I went, V, diamond. Interesting.
Nice.
And I just kept it with me like all through high school. Yeah. And, all my artwork looks that way. It's stupid.
Yeah, and Dr. Blevins, mine was the same. It's my signature was I would write it, and Billy works too in Walt Disney style.
Yeah,
and I did it for Gatecrasher for the Disney. But when I sign this page, I'll definitely do that too in the Disney style.
Do you think? Do you think in the first month that Trump is president that he's going to release the John F. Kennedy assassination files like he said he was going to on the Joe Rogan show?
Yeah, he should. He should expose everyone involved.
He said the reason that they kept it down is because there were people that were still alive, but he says that almost everybody's dead from that thing now. So,
well, I mean,
not to keep it.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, they're mortuary pictures. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, there's a lot of sensitive material in there that people shouldn't see. And I'm sure that's what's part of what's been withheld. And they've released some stuff, but there's some stuff that's too grody. Remember the word grody from the 80s?
Yeah.
Grody. Some stuff that's
I bet you it was Nixon though. They'd be like, "Yeah, release him. Let's see." Okay.
Oh, I know. Let's see Nixon with his head. So, listen, they were looking forward to that with Trump. I mean, when you see the Trump assassination attempt, there's a woman back there like she knew it was coming. She had her phone out.
And she's the regional head of the FBI there. That woman with the
No.
Yes, she gets up with her phone. They identified her. That instead of going to help or do anything like that, she immediately takes out her phone and starts snapping photos or taking a video. And hang on, unless somebody can find
what
that.
a fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
Well, I think they tried to deny that, but I don't believe anything.
No, I'll show it to you.
Trump has to clean house. The evil is just unreal. It is unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, this time I think he knows what he's got to do.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
Hopefully, he's been in contact with the people who, even while he wasn't president, to try to get this thing rolling. So when he hits, it hits ground running with this at the inauguration, just boom, starts working right away. I'll bet he is. Boy,
Well,
he sure
he's
looked
just
pissed when
gonna
he
be a
rose up. When he rose up and said, fight, 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 you could see he was pissed, man.
Yeah. But that was the moment, man. I remember that I was up here drawing, and you have Twitter on or something like that, and I just saw Trump assassination attempt. And I put on Fox News, and I saw the people on him, and I ran downstairs, and my mom was over. My mother-in-law was. It was my mother's birthday. Debbie's mom was there, and I'm like, they just shot Trump. And they're like, what? Everybody, and we're all sitting there. And as soon as we got there, all of a sudden, he's now, by the time I turn it on, they said a few moments ago, because that by then he was in the car. You saw they replayed him getting up saying, fight, fight. And we were all like,
I was so angry, man. I was angry just that it happened. Like, I was like, they finally did it. They finally shot at my president. They're
and
so
how all the news channels were there filming that day when they ignored most of his other.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Teterboro, New Jersey.
Teterboro, New Jersey.
No, I don't think so. Why would that be it?
We'll show it to him. Is it an Amazon thing or something?
No.
Is this it?
No.
Okay, then it hasn't arrived yet.
Then it hasn't arrived yet.
Oh. Is that porno in there? No. That is weird. Yeah, it's to William Tucci. It should have been delivered. Let me just look real quick here. Yeah, delivered.
Okay, thank you. Well, we'll look it up. Yeah, go look downstairs for me. Would you mind?
I just did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you looked.
This was the only thing that wasn't an Amazon box written to address.
Left at the front door.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, it said it was left. Go check. Go check, honey. Okay, so
when
today. Today.
Well, let's go check.
All right. So it says. So this says she's misidentified as the FBI, right? Thing. But if you look, there's the woman, right? The one that was taking the photos. Remember that pulled out the camera?
Yep, there she is.
That's her. But look, that's the FBI agent right here.
Boy,
person.
That looks like her. Are they fact checking it false? Is that what they're doing?
Fact checking it false, and she's the assistant director of the FBI, and someone says she knew. She was promoted in 2023. So she was promoted in 2023 after previously heading the FBI field office in Albany, but she's like in that office there. Let me see.
Oh, you don't. Fact checks are false. Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, remember when they tell you, don't believe your lying eyes, right? I know they're saying that's not her, but doesn't that sure as shit look like her? I can't make it any larger.
Yeah, no, it really
sure
does.
Looks like her.
Her behavior is so peculiar because, she's smirking. She thinks it's funny. She continues filming what is clearly a problem.
Right.
And she looks like she's expecting it.
And here she is. You'll see her behind him. As soon as he goes down, she immediately stands up, whatever, or she just starts taking photos of video. She's not cowering like everyone else, but let's watch this.
Take a look at what happened.
Right there. Hang on. Right there with the sunglasses behind his left elbow.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go back.
Take a look at what happened.
Look.
Look at smirk.
Look at our phones at a minute. Look at this.
Phone is out.
Yeah.
Now hold on. Rewind it again and look that she's looking before the first shot even goes.
Yeah, I saw that too. Kind of a look to the.
Really?
Yeah, she's looking to the side expectantly.
Look what happened.
Look.
There.
Oh, wait a minute. She did. Hang on. Watch this to the right.
What happened?
Hang on. Let me pause.
And there's that little smirk there.
This woman right here, she does a smirk. She says, but when the gunshot starts, before they start, she looks to the direction of the gunfire.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. Yeah.
Take a look at what happened.
See? Oh my God.
Yep.
You're 100%.
And look
right.
at everyone else's heads drops and hers doesn't. Look at that.
Nobody looks over there.
Watch, everyone else's head drops and hers does not.
Take a look at what happened.
What? You see that, honey? Before the shot even.
Take a look at what happened.
She is smirking. Look at this. They start filming.
Yeah, it looks mighty suspicious, man. That's not the reaction of somebody who
is in the line of fire.
Yeah.
He's in the.
There's no panic. There's no ducking. There's no.
What's up?
You hear that? That's you, Dr. Blevins. You're sleeping.
I'm not sleeping.
Dr. Blevins. Look how great that is, though. Come on, man.
I mean,
I'll mute it.
Awesome.
when they got him up, I got the impression that they wanted to hustle him off the stage, and he wanted to stay there and raise his fist and shake his fist to the world. And
How about that, man? Right? And they're saying that that's not her.
things.
Ooh, I like that. I like his mustache.
Looks like Gavin McGinnis.
Stop, Deb. See, there she is. So there's the woman, right? That's the FBI director, the regional FBI director. There she is again. There she is again. And does that not look like that woman?
You can't really tell.
You can't tell that this woman looks like that woman?
No. She's got a baseball hat and glasses on. How can you tell? That's why she has a baseball hat and glasses on.
You can't tell that this is the same person as that.
Really? You gonna talk to me like that?
No, I'm not gonna talk to you like that. Is this what you... Okay, let's hang on. Let's stop. Is this what you sent me, Ethan?
Yeah, that looks better. That looks like it might be it.
Can I open
Does
this
it
up?
say from Ethan though? I mean, and Andrea? Like it should say our names on it somewhere.
It says fragile.
Fragile. It's fragile.
Oh, nice of you to wake up, Dr. Blevins.
It's Italian.
I was here the whole time. You said, "Is that you? That is you, Dr. Blevins." I was like, "No, it's
You're
not."
snoring. You're snoring through the whole thing. It's like we're not entertaining you.
San Diego, it says.
You're just breathing loud.
It says it's from San Diego, so maybe not.
That's right. No. That's right. That's right.
That's right. Do you think it's this?
Yeah.
Oh,
We import our gifts from San Diego to you. That's how much we love you.
Importer.
It's got to come from China through San Diego, you know.
Yeah.
How can
Don't cut yourself.
I'm a perfect.
It's a major award.
Let me get. Oh my God.
This is for Monday, Billy.
Oh my. Whoa.
Billy, that's for Monday.
Okay. Oh my. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bro, what? A special message just for you.
Holy cow.
Merry Christmas from the Van Skyvers to the Tucci's. With warmth, love, and hope for a prosperous year to come. Thank you for your friendship,
Don't
Ethan
drink
and
that all at
Andrea.
once, please.
Oh my God. Thank you, bro.
Let's fall out of our chairs.
This is Ethan.
Is
you
it
really
alcohol? Is it?
You have to be very
Oh my God, look at this.
sparing with that. That was very nice of you.
You gotta be kidding. I'm going full screen. Hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. I don't care. How do I go? Wait.
He's all flustered.
I am. Oh my God. Look at this.
Oh, McCallum.
Oh my God, it's McCallum. That's awesome.
Yeah,
really expensive stuff. Holy shit.
But wait, there's more.
What else is there?
It opens like this.
Yeah.
And then it opens.
Oh, how nice. Look at that. It's very
And then
holiday.
it opens like, are you kidding? Oh my God, brother.
Quite the
Brother.
presentation piece. You have to keep that. in the
Oh,
box.
I know.
Be careful with the box. Give me the box.
Take the box. Take the box.
Wow.
This is so, oh my gosh. Bro, are you kidding me?
Comics Gate Kings. Let's go. Merry
God.
Christmas to the Tucci's.
Very kind of you.
Ethan, thank you. You shouldn't have.
It's a
Oh,
gift
God,
fit
look
for a
at that.
king. Oh, yeah.
Love you, pal.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's beautiful.
Don't drink it all at once.
Yeah, but this is.
Glass. Look at the glass in the bottle. Like you could tell it's the
Oh, yeah, it
the
says,
bottle itself is
The 200th anniversary bottle.
McAllen.
Oh, yeah, no, you're talking.
Because,
Tom.
you know, and you can wear your kilt when you drink that.
I think, can I wear my kilt on Monday?
Yeah.
Why are you asking?
It's his show. He
Well,
might.
you-
Well,
but
he's
nobody's
Dutch. He
gonna
is
see
Dutch,
your-
though. So he
Nobody's
might.
gonna see your legs anyway.
And, well,
Unless you
when I
fall
fall off
again.
this fucking
Yeah.
chair, they will. Put in this one. Thank you, brother. Love you, pal. Thank
That's
you
amazing,
so
Ethan.
much. Thank you.
You
to
guys
and
have been
Andrea.
such good friends this year, and you know, every year, but I mean, especially this year, as you know. I'm very grateful. And we just wanted to send you a little something.
No, we
That's
love
very
you.
kind.
Yes.
Billy, did you ever hear the song about the Scotsman?
That's not all the way in.
No, it's not. So, but
Okay,
we'll
so
do
you
it.
leave-
No, we'll do it. We'll do it later. I don't want to mess it up.
do?
It's supposed to fit in the bottom of the thing. Let's just hang on. Let me get.
This is why we can't have nice things.
All right, so just put it down. Put it down. Oh,
I'm
there's.
not going to put it down. It has to get put back together the right way, you knucklehead.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what's the song about the Scotsman?
Oh, it's a great song. It's the story is this guy comes out of the bar and he falls. First, he takes a pee and then he falls asleep right down on the ground. A couple girls come walking by and they lift up his skirt because they always wonder if this the legends of the Scotsman are the true. And
yeah.
So they lift and then they go, well, we should leave a parting gift, whatever. So the guy, they leave, whatever. The guy he wakes up to do his business again, and he sees on his thing is a ribbon tied around his thing. And he goes, I don't know where you've been, good lad, but I know. See, you won first prize. Like that's how the song.
Oh yeah, I think I did hear that. Yeah, I did hear that.
It's a great song.
Yes, Marcus Killigrew. Good to see you, brother. Billy, they shaved your whole beard nearly off. Yes.
No, they didn't.
They shaved like a month off of my beard.
They didn't. They made it look nice.
Because Ethan goes to the barber and gets a shave and a haircut and all this stuff.
I got, I got a buzzer. I got a really, really good buzzer, and I did this by myself 2 days ago. I went, you know what? I'm paying like $90 to go there and get my head shaved and my beard trimmed up. That's too much. I'll invest in like a $200 buzzer and I'll do it myself. And that's what I did. And I could trim this up a little bit better, Billy, but
I like how it goes like that.
Was that 90 including the when you had it dyed, or it was 90 before the
No,
dye?
because I'm dyeing it myself now. I got
Holy
tons
shit,
of beard
$90?
dye. So yeah,
Which
$90
beard dye did you get?
No beard dye.
just for men.
I
And
got
you want-
just for men,
Yeah.
and I put it here though, and it
turned his beard.
She
blue.
said it turned it blue, and they called me
Blue.
a child murderer, blue beard.
You got to get the right shade.
The pirate.
Ethan's he's a child murderer. He wasn't. Ethan's isn't.
For
hang on.
whatever reason.
See this
blue.
color right here? This is real. This dark right here patch is real. The rest of it is white. And so, I got like I moved on to light brown. So
So you got a light brown color. That's what I have to get. I have to get light
No,
brown
you have
too.
to not dye it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, Debbie, you'll notice he'll look 10 years younger. I mean, at least if he does it,
Why
She said
dream
she
of
likes
Ethan
gray.
with the light brown beard?
Gray looks cool too, but if you want to just, you will look like you're,
I like
you look
this
10 years
messy
younger.
like it is, so it doesn't look like.
Well, Deb, the longer it gets, the softer it gets. Because if it's
it does get soft.
if it's short, it's prickly.
It doesn't matter because I'm allergic to it. No, I'm serious. If it rubs against my face, I break out in hives.
Oh, really? Oh, Billy, that's a problem.
Yeah. Now, do you dye
He
your
doesn't care though, obviously.
Danger Stand? Do you dye yours?
No, I wanted it to be gray. I got to fit on the gray beards. It's like I'm trying to get it. I got to have something traumatic happen to me so I can. It's actually it is grayer than it looks.
Oh, that looks cool. That's good lighting. Man, I got to get some good lighting. I have lighting. I got to start using mine.
Yeah, I got a big.
Mine,
I got a
I don't know.
softbox.
Mine is all gone. Look at Dan. Look how
not all
look how
gone.
nice Dan's in Ethan's beard. Look.
Ouch!
Would she pinch you? She gave you a pinch?
Yeah, I pulled his
She pulled
whiskers.
it. Pulled my whiskers. Oh,
That hurts. Yeah, Billy, just try it. You don't have to ask permission. Just apologize. But
she won't know. She won't know.
yeah, she'll be. I don't know. There's something about you, Billy. You look younger today, and then you just be like,
I've been working out.
yeah, that's all it is. And then if by the time she realizes, she'll already dig it. So that's what you got to do.
Look at that look, buddy. Look at that look. Oh shit! Damn. Well, guess what? Second Coming, which is closing out tonight. We're at $28,117. Thank you, over 500 backers. Thank you guys for supporting this fun little campaign. We want even more. Thank you. This shows a lot of our She specials, our Rocketeer books on Indiegogo. The books that we've, look at that great Kenneth Rocketeer cover. Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Right,
one of the
Beloved,
biggest crimes is the Rocketeer. He did so few of editions of the Rocketeer, so it's like I'm really excited to see somebody coming in and filling that legacy and creating some more stories. That's because it's a great character.
Yeah, it's my favorite character. But we have a lot of fun stuff. Our San Diego editions, we have a few of these. All these are very extremely limited. So if you guys want to get a last chance at getting cool things like our glow in the dark cover, it's all there. So thank you guys for all your wonderful support. Oh, guys, Debbie's right there.
Yeah, she heard us
We're
planning.
all talking about, just do it. She'll never know. And I'm right here.
Oh, look at this. Opinionated news guy, $5. Thank you for that super chat. College girls with dad issues love the gray in my beard. All right. So I was agreeing with that, honey.
You were congratulating him.
Congratulating him.
Good for you. Yeah.
Job well done.
Yeah.
We're scoring them college girls.
Why did you want me to be on this stream again?
To say hi to our friends. Anyway, all right, let's close this out, guys. Ethan, thank you so much. What?
Campaign question: is there a good catch-up
hang on,
tier?
dear, hang on. Is there a good catch-up tier? Sure.
It depends what you want to catch up on.
Yeah, if we go again, sorry, I'll just go back to the campaign. We have the omnibus, right?
Yeah.
So you can get the omnibus edition. We have all these medals and special editions, but this is really cool that the Senryaku book, the omnibus for that.
Two omnibus books.
The omnibus, and it's how much is the omnibus?
180. 80 for the Senryaku omnibus, 100 for the
it's $100 for the, and this and this is not unlike Ethan's Cyberfrog warts and all oversized book. It's pretty much the same thing, 500 pages. It's the same thing with me as I was learning to become a comic book storyteller, Ethan. Learning to draw, I'd never done any books before. So I literally just try to get work at Marvel DC. Nobody would hire me. I met Brian Polito. He inspired me. And I said, you know what the hell with this? I'll do my own book. So for $100, 500 pages. And this book is all printed, but we only have a few hundred of these left, actually. If we ever reprint it, we'll do a soft cover because it's way too expensive.
Expensive and very heavy. I had to wear wrist braces when I was fulfilling.
Yeah, it's oversized.
It's 5-pound book.
Yeah, it's 5-pound book, man.
Wow.
So get ready, Ethan.
Yeah,
I mean, we did ours. We fulfilling the original warts and all campaign was a disaster. It's really tough work, but
yes, it is.
Yeah, but we're not complaining.
No, we're not complaining.
You know, with both of you guys, though, having read both of the original works, you guys were talented from the start. I mean, you guys were gifted storytellers right off the bat. Warts and all, same thing. It's like it's a different kind of an experience because you're drawing. It's like a McFarlane, more of a style. It's a very different style you have today, but it's fully developed.
Thank you.
You hit the ground running.
Yeah, so. Though, what you could see, and Ethan, I'm sure you'll attest to this, is I think we are far better draftsmen today and storytellers, but man, that passion, right, of when you're young and doing your first books.
Where you're like, I'm doing 2 pages a day. I can't wait to get up. All I'm doing is drawing all day long. And that's all you had to do.
Yep.
That's all you had to do all day long.
The catch-up tier.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Back on the person asking about the catch-up tier, a lot of them are sold out on the Indiegogo, but if you go over to Kickstarter, there's 2 tiers that have, if you want to get caught up on the Return of the Warrior series, that have one of each book from the whole trilogy. There's a Billy Tucci trilogy tier, and there's also a
on Pavlichenko.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a
yeah.
Keep going.
Bill, do you have a website?
Oh, we got George Perez's last cover. He did it for us as a gift, really.
That's wonderful.
I'm like, could you do a sheet cover? Would you? And he's like, of course, Billy, I'd do that for you.
Billy, do you have a website?
It's only 6. Oh, no.
And there's a special guest trilogy cover where there they are.
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to get caught up on, there is a way to do that as well. Unfortunately, more so on Kickstarter than Indiegogo. Well, not unfortunately, it's because it's gone now on Indiegogo.
Yeah. And there's a premium edition and there's the regular edition too, right?
I don't know that we're going to have enough books to ever offer the Return of the Warrior books again after this.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
This may be the end for them.
Yeah. It's a good run. but I guess we'll do an omnibus. I'd like to do a Return of the Warrior omnibus next, so all our new fans can get caught up to that. But we'll talk about that. That's something we'll.
Well, I think there's.
I don't know, Billy, if you have a website or not, but Ethan's website is really good for you if you want to find out what campaigns are happening, because there's more campaigns now as you guys add books and add campaigns. It can get a little bit, even for me, I'm following the stuff and I'm wait, which one's launching and which one's going? And it helps to, like I said, to have a website and be able to kind of organize and know exactly what's going on.
Well, it's a good thing you asked, brother, because we actually do which I never promote. BillyTucci.com.
Yeah.
There you go. That's our website. We have a store.
Looks great.
It's our She Gatecrasher Indiegogo with She and Lady Death. A link to our campaigns. There's
perfect.
You look there.
Thank you, so do.
Those kids.
I know.
Yeah, we were babies then.
So let's see. It doesn't switch over. We have a cool store. And it's all there, man. If you ever go, it's very easy. BillyTucci.com.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Ethan, did you see Rob Liefeld did eBay Live and did a live auction on eBay?
Oh, really? That's
and
interesting.
Right, Dr. Blevins?
That is correct. And he sold the She cover he did, which I was really wanting to get it, but I didn't end up getting it because I couldn't.
How do you do it live? What does that mean?
If you go to eBay, there's a thing called eBay Live, and you can
it's
do
kind of like Whatnot, but on eBay now.
Well, how about that?
And you have your eBay store, so you would make a killing with it.
I should do this. Look, Monday's going to be fun, guys. We'll do all kinds of cool stuff on Monday.
Ethan, can you just bring up your website too? I mean, it looks so good. It's a great place to find out where people want to go and what's available right now. And
it's called evscomics.com. This was made for me by Yanzi. Yanzi made this for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even asking. It's like a birthday present. But here it is, evscomics.com, current crowdfunding projects right here. These are the ones that are open. And there's all the stuff. Here you go, eBay specials.
Yeah.
It's our eBay store. Sign up that you can join the mailing list there. And you can send me a question. Questions, email me. Don't ask me anything hard or philosophical. I don't know. I'm not that smart. But everything that you need from All Caps Comics is there. So
I'm gonna try to find eBay Live
Get the compressor thing off.
Dan, do you do any podcasts or anything other than these? Like, do you actually do like a radio show or anything like that?
Who? Me?
You? Yeah.
Well, I have my YouTube channel. That's about it, really.
Really?
I got a lot of tutorials there, which are actually I think they're pretty good.
I think your microphone is spot on. Like, I mean, your sound is perfect.
Yeah, Dan, where is your microphone?
It is right here.
This is a Shure SM7B.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man, sounds.
That's as cheap as you can go and still have a good quality mic.
Yeah. So if you see this, look at this, Ethan. New live selling with eBay. And you can stream, so you can be streaming right there, and it's like Whatnot. They're doing eBay version of Whatnot.
That makes sense. I mean, that's really smart.
I mean, you have enough stuff, Ethan. You would probably kill with a Whatnot or eBay show.
Comics. Look at this.
Put one of your characters up like Cyberfrog, and you draw a little Cyberfrog on the plastic cover and sign it. Get $200 for it, like Rob does his Funko Pops.
Yeah, I mean, I just sold my beautiful Frosty the Snowman drawing for $200. Fantastic. Did you see my Frosty the Snowman drawing there, Billy?
I did not. Can we see it?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. But I was on Graybeards with everybody. I got to be there with Dan Lawless.
Yeah, everybody was on Graybeards except for me. I didn't get the invite.
I got an invite. I think you were invited because everybody was invited, and only a few of us showed up. But I was there because I felt like I was obligated to be there because Dan Lawless and Aaron Lepresti. But we had to draw.
Was on it. You were on it. Dan was on it. Gary was on it, but I don't remember seeing any. Andy Smith. I don't remember seeing an invite. That's all right.
Queen Miki here. She got basically the at least four of the. There are probably more here too, but this is what Aaron Lepresti drew.
Very
Aaron
cool,
drew the Grinch running away from Santa Claus. I think that if I could be critical of Aaron, I would say that his Grinch is far too cute. Grinch is supposed to be hideous, and he features crooked, jagged, mismatched, various sized teeth, which makes him interesting. You remember the scene where he picks up over the bed and goes, You want to have he's got nice teeth there, and that is not the Grinch. So I will fail this piece by Aaron Lepresti.
Oh, what dear.
This is Dan Lawless here.
Did you see this one? Oh my God.
Who was drawing
great shading too.
Yeah, look at this.
Do you see what he's saying?
Yes, so disturbing.
The funny thing is, this joke is actually like 30 years old. I had bought Christmas cards a long time ago, and it had a scene, and it had just a little like this reindeer and Santa like that. And for some of my friends, I would deface the cards sometimes. And so I put that that little him saying that little thing, and then the sweat marks coming down and stuff. And I remembered. I don't know why I thought of it like so long ago.
What's that fluid coming on the left? What is that?
Sweat.
Don't ask.
That's just.
Oh, it's sweat. Debbie doesn't get any of that.
He's nervous. The whole idea is he's nervous. What Santa's saying.
This is John Malin's piece. John drew. John can't just draw a happy, fat, jolly elf. He's got to draw a psychopathic black ops murderer. With the Christmas theme. He's got the hat on. He's got the boots, but he's got a knife.
And a tufted chair.
It's a lot of work. Jeez, how long did you guys have to draw this? Like, how long were you guys going?
2 hours, I think.
Holy shit!
Yeah. I didn't get there. I didn't get the full 2 hours. Let me just say that. I showed up late, so I had to rush my piece. Here's mine. I drew.
It's so wrong, man.
Yeah. I drew Professor Hinkle from Frosty the Snowman.
Poor Karen.
And he has adopted There Must Be Blood kind of posture of Daniel Day-Lewis. As he says, I drink your snowman.
Yeah.
And there's Karen, and she is crying on the ground there miserably because, it doesn't matter if a good old jolly December wind hits it. You can see what's going to happen from here. Here's what could happen.
He looked like
The way he's melting. Look at this. That's great, dude.
He's
All
got
these
a
pieces
skull.
are great, guys.
He's probably got bones. But what I imagine would happen is Professor Hinkle would urinate out Frosty the Snowman. And then that would, a jolly good December wind would hit his urine. And then he would become Frosty the Yellow Snowman, which would be extremely disturbing, Billy. There'd be a whole different character. He'd be demented. He'd be like, I'm urine, He'd be pissed. He'd be a completely different character. But it's an idea for us.
Around like all his friends that were just friends with him, like a few weeks before or the winter before. That's Dale Keown.
And Dale chucks this thing out in less than a couple hours. Oh my gosh.
It looks like Dale too.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, Dale does a lot of self-portraits. Yeah, it's funny. Little elf. This is what he thinks. These are the creatures that make the toys for Santa. Yeah, and they're giving you the finger, which kind of makes me feel like, hey, pal. Like I don't make you go to work. I didn't take this job. That's you. What are you mad at me for? Fantastic work by Dale Keown. Mm-hmm. Absolutely amazing. I think that's.
I tell you, it was kind of one of my dreams is to draw side by side with Dale. I mean, that's just I always thought that would be just so dang cool, and I got to do it. It was really incredible,
Man, you guys all hit it out of the park. Every one of you. Man, I could have done like a sexy girl elf, like a sexy.
Well, that's
girl.
what Andy did.
Andy. Yeah, Andy's wasn't there. I was like, who?
No, you were invited. You just didn't see it, probably.
I hope so. If not, I'm just going to go.
That was the plan, anyways. We were like, let's get the Kings,
I definitely wasn't invited.
Holy shit!
I don't get to play in any of the reindeer games.
I caught that bad boy. All right, guys, we're gonna head out soon. But like I said, Cyberfrog, Ethan, warts and all, oversized hardcover edition. We have 10 days left to this campaign. This fabulous campaign is over 50 grand, approaching 55. Let's do a cool closeout with this. And you got some cool tiers here. It's not one of your biggest campaigns. It's a smaller, less tiers and stuff like that. So that's a great cover.
But you'll overprint, right? And then you'll have these to sell for a while too, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. The plan is to make more of these.
Because you did sell out the first time, right? Just a soft
Yeah.
cover, right?
Yeah.
Love that. I just love this Heather Swain figure. You got to grab her. Let me pick it up. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining us. Please back these campaigns. We're closing out. Debbie's going to turn it off. It takes a couple hours, right, for it to go off, though?
When you turn it off, it doesn't immediately go
Yeah,
off.
so you might have a few hours left. We got another Indiegogo backer. I'll just show. Yeah, we'll say goodbye. We'll show our campaign and say goodbye.
Everybody go to watch the Jack show with on Anna the Star Wars girl.
Yeah, is Anna coming back?
Yeah, she's back. She's very emotional with her baby, but she's back. She's doing the.
That is so wonderful.
Hey, Billy, can I shout out my store?
Absolutely, bro. You got any kind of link?
Yeah. Well, it's I can put a link in the. They've been putting links in there all day, but
the game store. Yeah.
I just reopened my gaming store here in Arkansas. It is thegamestore.com. The name of it is The Game Store. And we are right now we're trying before the end of the year. We want to fill half the game store up with video games. So we have like $250,000 that we're spending trying to buy all the video games you can. If you go to the website and check it out, send us a list through the site, or you can email us at sales@thegamestore.com. And
there you go, brother.
Sell to us now. We are buying all video games. We're buying movies. We're arcade one-ups. Buying everything gaming related right now. So definitely check us out at thegamestore.com.
When are they going to make a Donkey Kong one up?
They would not. Nintendo wouldn't give up the rights to allow any of them to do none of the Nintendo property. I will tell you what is crazy is I had somebody come into the store and they brought a Donkey Kong arcade. And I ended up buying it, and then like the next week they ended up bringing me a Popeye arcade, and then the week after that, I don't know if you remember, but Nintendo had these things called Play Choice 10s, where you could put 10 individual kind of like Nintendo games inside of them, and when you put your money in, it gave you time instead of lives. You got a certain amount of time you could play, and so I bought one of those that had all 10 games in it, which was pretty awesome. And the same guy came back and he goes, "Hey man, I got 8 more games that you don't have." And he had found another one, but he had found it in a machine, so I ended up buying a second Play Choice 10 from them. But those are the only way you can really play the Nintendo versions of the games is you have to buy them, like the Mario Brothers, the versus Excite Bike versus Castlevania. If you can't find the Haunted Castle or any of those, but. I used to have 108. I used to have 108 arcade games, and I got rid of all of them because I decided I wasn't going to open arcade and should have kept them.
Agreed.
Crazy.
I got Frogger. That's all I got. I got a full size Frogger.
I asked for actually a mouse, a gaming mouse for Christmas because I want to start playing COD 2 in the sniper version. I might stream and play that. Again,
I love video games, but they are a time killer, man. That's the only thing about the video games.
Man, Billy, if you're gonna get started, man, you probably should start with get a Razer controller that kind of looks like a Xbox controller, because you get when you play with a controller, you get aim assist.
Yeah, but man, I used to play COD 2 in the sniper. I was a Sir, man. I actually was given the moniker for Sir. I was Sir Billy.
Nice.
And I was really good at it. When did that come out? COD 2. Holy crap. 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Is that what I had to take away?
Yeah, you're right, Mortal V.
You took away the PlayStation. Debbie came up. So, all right. Brian, the page looks great, brother. Everyone go to thegamestore.com, please, and get you know, you always talk to Brian. Brian will work some deals with you too, right, buddy?
No, absolutely.
Selling for sure.
Absolutely. I'm working right now with Kevin Van Hook on my first crowdfunding book too. So as soon as we get an artist lined up, it'll be something else that we'll try to get going.
Nice. Ethan, is this true?
Is what true?
Ethan's code name was Sergey, aka Sergey. Is that true?
No, that's a lie from Mortal V, who makes things up to put me in a position where I'm forced to deny humiliating rumors and innuendos. And I don't know why he does it.
Stop that
Yeah.
now, Mortal 5.
Yes. Thank you.
EBS from the great JC Vaughn, our boy. EBS, do folks ever ask you about your Overstreet cover? It's one of Bob Overstreet's favorite ever.
Yeah, from time to time they do, JC. That's appreciate that privilege. That was the last time I drew those characters professionally, and it was fun. I'm grateful to you.
And he also, I think, hired Howard Chaykin. Did another the same year you did yours. So you had Ethan on one side, the side of good and light, and then you had Howard Chaykin on the side of sociopathy and
Oh, he's great. I love Howard Chaykin.
So real quick before we go, there you go, Dan Lawless. I love it. I have that cover, bro.
Oops.
Dan Lawless's Overstreet Price Guy Death Dealer cover.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was made to happen because I had been working on this illustration for just off and on for a whole year. And JC contacted me and said, "Hey, Dan, he knew I love Conan." He goes, "You want to do a Conan cover for the cover?" And I swear it was the day I finished this piece. Just finally, I'm done with it. I'm going to show it to Sarah and see what she thinks and that sort of thing. I was interested in a Death Dealer cover. And I go, well, I don't have a Conan, but I got a Death Dealer right here, ready to go, So that was kind of it all fell into place. And of course, he got the approval from Sarah Fazetta.
Yeah, did you send that to Sarah? Like, will that be a comic cover eventually? I know.
No, because it's Overstreet. I think it's for them only, But I did do some Frazetta stuff. I did some covers, for her.
Did you do anything
Dawn
for
Attack?
Swift?
I did a Dawn Attack, and what else did I do? But anyways, so it was fun. I did.
Well, we love the Frazetta family.
Yeah.
Unlike Ethan, and the Frazetta family loves us. Sorry, Ethan.
Must be nice.
Anyway, guys, the Jack Show is starting. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. Thank you to Liam too. That was a lot of fun. Great times, Ethan.
Yeah.
I am so moved for your Christmas present. Thank you, brother. I don't even know what to say. I'll text you later on. I just
Really, thank you very much. I'm glad. And you're welcome.
I kept falling asleep, Ethan.
I gotta hide it. Yeah. I'll put it up here. No, it'll come up here.
That's why I don't ever get invited on Ethan's shows because I fall asleep all the time.
No, I do too. I'm like, I hear snoring in my ear. That sounds like me. I can relate to this.
No, I have no idea. I have no idea what that was.
Dude,
Just a
crazy.
special thank you to everyone who backed our campaigns. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. We
Yep.
couldn't do what we do without you.
Yeah, I know we'll never have this opportunity to talk to you guys for the years out, but I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Yes.
You too, brother.
Merry
Yep.
Christmas to all.
Yep. Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah begins on Christmas Day. And of course, a happy New Year to everyone as well. And happy Kwanzaa. So rock and roll. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on the Kings. I guess I'm coming on Ballers tomorrow night. Mandy asked if I wanted to, and I said, heck yes.
Are you
So,
dressing up? Are you dressing up?
I think are they dressing up? I'll dress up.
They're always dressed up.
Yeah, you should get you the Billy Tucci rocker haircut wig.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I could wear my leather jacket and with my high
Dude,
school
that'd be
leather
awesome.
jacket. So all right.
Billy Idol outfit.
Yeah, I could fit in the other one. I could put mousse
Oh,
in
you
my
know,
hair and shit and do all that.
Speaking of Jack Show, I want to mention Cash Grab 2 available.
What's
Billy?
that about Cash Grab 2,
I
bro?
was saying, speaking of Jack Show, I could mention Cash Grab 2 available for on the Indiegogo, or not Indiegogo, but Fund My Comic.
Yep, fun your with another great Dan. You just kicking ass. And thank you for doing cover for us in 2025, brother.
Wait a minute, what?
Didn't you say you do when I asked you? You said yes.
Of course I will.
I wrote you on the board.
I've been begging you to do if I can do one for years now. Really.
Thank you, and we'll make a trading card of the first one too, that you did years ago. That little she drawing you had done years ago.
Okay.
You had done one. So, all right, guys, thank you all so much. Dr. Blevins, Dangerous Dan Lawless, Ethan Van Sciver, thank you all for joining us.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely will.
And we love her. Give our love to the family. And tell my boy Hunter, I said hello. I miss him.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, guys. Everyone have a good night. Let me send us out. You know what? I have a Comicsgate Kings. When I hosted the Kings one time, Nile did make the video, so let's go out with that.
Oh, nice.
We three
It was really
Kings
good,
on
too.
here. Where is it? Kings. There we go. All right, guys. Everyone have a good night.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Run and go get your bodyguard. What you gonna do? Get big like a man.
Sound backwards, them niggas just gonna keep coming back, and that's when extortion happens. They struggle to get free. I know how this shit made to give anything to live legitimately, but you will find it to do it in this industry. It's best to do business with me than against me.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.